she'll just hop on
We'll
with
be
mine.
dead. Okay. At least we'll either be here or be involved in a terrible murder.
Hans Zimmer killed it with the music, everything.
Hans Zimmer did the music for Dune?
Yes, but it was more like the sound design. It's hard to explain. You have to watch the movie and then you'll understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I haven't watched anything from the Dune
It
series
it
ever.
it 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 was much beyond being music. And the only one you need to watch is
Hey,
the
Alex.
Timothy Chalamet one.
Yes. Yes?
Was that yes to me
So,
or
yes. Hex, what's up?
okay? I was gonna ask, is it possible for Penelope to eventually make her own potions?
Yes. Yes, it is. No one has ever tried to do it yet, but it is possible, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm assuming I would have to wait for fifth year, like.
Yeah, that's the soft unlock for like all the little things. All the little custom make my own shit stuff.
Spells
Fifth year.
thing.
Plus, I mean, you're not going to be making one during the
Got it. Cool.
dueling tournament, right? It'd be a little weird. You're out in the middle of the forest making potions, making new potions, experimenting.
One thing that bothers me about some of the spells is that you don't get to add your modifier to anything. You know, like if you looked at Healing Word, it's 1d4 plus your modifier. And you don't get that
Mm.
at all on any spells and wands and wizards, and I feel like that's a failing.
You get it? Yeah, it's like that, and then like Sagittario. You get to add mod. All right,
Yeah, but
let us
healing is where
begin.
you really actually need it.
Welcome everybody to Magic Mysterium Sunday afternoons. We're moving on to session 22, which is just close to the start of the grand group tournament. Today, we find ourselves as cheers echo around Hogwarts halls. Um, Tomorrow, groups are going to be called out to the grounds, and the group tournament will officially begin. Last time, I think we got to do everything except for the special Muggle Studies class, right?
Yes.
So the question becomes, who is going to this Muggle Studies class, and who is going to be taking a free period? Don't everyone jump up at once.
I think I'm already in Muggle Studies.
I'm going to take a free period.
Yep, same.
Okay. Yeah, Cassie is in Muggle Studies. We got Sim with a free period. We're getting Sarah with a free period there. Um, I don't know about Alessandra. Um,
I'm going to the special class. I'm not required to be in Muggle
Kane,
Studies, though, right?
Kane is. No, no, you don't. It doesn't require you to be in Muggle Studies to take it. Okay, Shaylease is not. Shaylease, just so everyone knows, has opted out of the group tournament. I mean, Brooke has done this game how many times? And the group tournament is a thing, and Brooke's like, it's nothing against you. I've just done it so many times. And I'm like, yeah, it's all good. Alessandra, are you going?
Um. Y- yes, sure.
Okay, wonderful. So we got, and I don't know, I have no clue about Astrid. So let me grab music because did not get to send music to everybody here. I'll just throw the nice classroom ambience at you in the music channel. Okay. Walking into the Muggle Studies classroom, you can see quite a few students who are who you encounter along its many desks. But not just that, it seems like the biggest part of the party is through an open doorway on the far side of the classroom. You can see Professor Milne currently standing in there, a blonde-haired professor who's currently wearing like a nice corduroy vest and a straight blue tie. He is currently talking to Drusilla. He gestures over for her in a different way, and she walks off. He gives her like a little wave. Next to you, you can see Reese and oh, who else? Actually, I think it's Reese and Ernesia right now are looking through an old Muggle textbook, and like Ernesia seems really confused by knots. They're learning knots right now, and Reese seems to be getting it. He pulls one up and shows it to Ernesia, and she's like, "How do you even do that?" Milne walks over, having noticed you guys walking in. Oh, hello. Don't always see you here, Mr. Moss. Is it?
Yes, Professor. I know I don't really come to Muggle Studies, but you've always helped me out, so I also want to learn about this stuff.
Pleasure to have you. Pleasure to have you. We have plenty of different little things that are going on, things to learn, and they should help you out in the group tournament. I know a lot of people here are going to it. He looks through and he says, "You're friends with Miss Cogsworth, right?"
Yes. Yeah, I'm friends with Miss Cogsworth. Or Cassie?
Cassie. She's already in the back.
Oh, thank you. I guess I'll head in.
Sarah and Alessandra, you guys are behind, and
Sarah's not.
Professor.
Sarah's not there,
Oh, Sarah's not. Okay, let me.
and I'm not sure about
Mark.
Alessandra either, but I think she is, right? I don't know.
Alessandra said yes.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
there.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, Alessandra, you're there as well, and he says, "And you must be one of our new students." Now, question is, are you in Muggle Studies, like properly, or no?
I am not. No.
Okay. He says, "I didn't see. I don't think I've seen your name on the attendance sheet."
Uh, yes, Professor. My name is Alessandra Martin.
I'll add you in, he says. He walks over toward his desk and is going to mark it off. He looks around at a few of the students who are buzzing in the space. Yes?
You are a Muggle?
Perceptive, he says. Yes. What better to teach Muggle studies than the real deal, he says.
Do you find it hard to associate with the wizards that are the other professors, or do you get along well?
Oh, no. No, everyone here has been exceptionally kind. I've lived here for a few years now, and, we're all still human, he says. Even if I can't cast spells, I like to think that what I do is still a little magical. Here, I'll show you the showcase. If you'll just
Sure.
follow me. He walks you in to a large, grand room with vaulted ceilings. Vaulted ceilings because it holds within it a sort of muggle museum of curiosities. There is, on the far side, a entire car that is on the back left-hand corner of the room. It's like on like a raised little pedestal, and has been tilted like about 45 degrees so people can like see inside. There is on other like little podiums and pedestals. You can see one that holds a Game Boy, another one that has a old Macintosh computer. There is a washer dryer back here, a microwave, and a large telephone pole that connects to an old timey telephone and has a large spindle of copper wire that sits next to it. And he says, "This is the Muggle Showcase. Plenty of little things to learn, things to see. Every single one of these items have a deep and rich history as to how they were created and what kind of purpose they have in our society. And as I stated previously, I don't think that everything can be overcome with the wave of a wand." Over there, you can see Nate. He's trying to pitch a tent right now, or we have a little building shelter area. If you look over there, you can see Gemma trying to start a fire. You're doing good, Gemma! Fucking shit. Gemma's having trouble with it. I don't see why I can't just use my wand. Just give it a try. Of course, back there, Reese and Ernice are tying knots. Juniper's over at the identifying poisonous plants section, another thing you won't be able to do without a wand. I just helped Drusilla find the finding water. In the wild, it's very important in order to find food, and water is even more important. We have a few people over at crafting a snare, and Wilfred is getting himself tied up trying to learn how to fish. I'm gonna go help with that.
Okay. Have fun with the idiots, I guess.
We don't use that word here, he says. Hey, Wilfred, just stop. Let me. He grabs like a tiny little things from the toolbox with the tackle box, and is going to cut the line off of Wilfred, who he has like wrapped himself up with. Get it off! It's so tiny. And he'll snip him out. You can either wait for him to return, or you can go elsewhere right now. Did you want to keep talking to him?
She having him walk off in the middle of their conversation, she will lose interest.
Okay.
So she'll
He just
she'll
saw
look
a
around
problem and he was like, I have to deal with that.
She'll look around for anyone here that's in her house. And she'll walk over to whoever's in her house.
Okay. Sim is not here. You're in Ravenclaw, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we have Reese is over at the tying knots area. We have Drusilla at the finding water area. We have Saoirse at the crafting a snare section. I think that's all of them.
She will go over to Reese.
Okay. Back into the main classroom. Reese has just completed some very, very complicated knot. Second. Ernicia gets kind of fed up with it. I have butterfingers, I swear. It's not that hard. You just have to visualize it a little bit better. And you can walk up at that moment.
Hello, may I join you?
Hey, Alessandra. Yeah, pick up a seat. Here. Reese will hand off a large like thing of thick rope over toward you. I was just trying out the sheet bend.
You are good at tying knots. Have you done this before?
No, actually. I just kind of find it easy. Yeah, he does. It took me a long time just to even learn how to tie my shoes when I was a kid. But I think that if we're going to be out in the wilderness for however long, it might be a good idea. Exactly, Reese says. You should maybe try out the fisherman's knot. It's a lot easier than you might think.
Can you help me?
And yeah, he'll pull out the little book and start going over the stuff with you. What you're going to do is make me a survival check.
I can.
Awesome.
Kidding. Hey everybody, sorry I was late.
Hey,
Yeah,
hello,
sure.
Elise. Hey.
Astrid!
Hey, fuck Spectrum. It's in my tag.
17.
Okay, with a 17, you take the rest of your time learning more and more about knots. You learned about the overhand knot, the clove hitch, the tiller's hitch, and the fisherman's eye, which is like a continuation of the fisherman's knot. All of them extremely useful for setting up traps or just to make things stronger. And if you ever want to use knots or rope in any way, you will have advantage during the group tournament to do so.
Oh, that's cool. As a side note, she's going to make dirty jokes the entire time about tying someone up.
Love it. Love it. You make Arnesia, I think, is like super into that. Like she's like taking notes. Because she finds it funny. Reese is like very like embarrassed and awkward during it. Arnesia is laughing her ass off though at your jokes.
Awesome. That is what she's doing for class.
Kane, as you're walking in, let's just get that out of the way. Cassie, what section are you in? Pitching a tent, starting a fire, tying knots, identifying poisonous plants, finding water, crafting a snare, or fishing?
I don't even know. Alex, I think I got a dip. Sitting up is really killing me. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Bye, Liz.
Have fun,
you feel
guys.
better.
I'll be back next week, hopefully.
Hope-
I gotta take another muscle relaxer and
Feel
Love you,
better.
Liz.
Hope you feel better, Liz. See
I
ya.
love
Feel
you guys
better.
too. I'm so sorry.
No, not at all. All good.
As long
All
as
right.
you feel better.
So Kane, never mind about all that. Astrid, are you going to the Muggle Studies thing?
Yeah, sure.
Are you in Muggle Studies class or no?
I would. Is there? What's the other class compared to Muggle Studies? Is it? And this is the You're talking. This is in reference to
It would be divinations or Muggle studies.
Yeah, it'd be Muggle Studies.
So,
Yeah.
Muggle Studies
Wouldn't be
is having like a little Muggle Studies event where anyone can go,
Yep.
but I am also suggesting if you're in it. Muggle Studies happens at the same time as Care of Magical Creatures.
Okay. I would probably be in Care of Magical Creatures.
Yeah, you were.
Isn't
let's
Care of
say.
Magical Creatures opposite of
No.
Ancient Ruins?
I'm looking
Yeah,
at
that was my thought.
Oh, I'm on the wrong year. 4th year. Muggle Studies is divinations.
Yeah,
and you're
I'll
not
be
in
in Muggle
divination.
Studies. I'll be in Muggle Studies.
Okay. You got it. So, then the question becomes, I think, for you, Astrid, then, where are you? Muggle Studies is having their own little, like, survival day where they go over different kinds of things. The showcase is open and students are around. Did you hear me list of them all off?
Yes,
or-
I'll do
okay.
identifying poisonous plants.
Okay, so you're over there with Juniper right now. They've got like a big textbook open, and Kane, as you look around, you can see Astrid over there with Juniper. Are you going over to them, or are you going somewhere else?
Plants? That seems like a lot of smartness. What were the other options again?
Pitching a tent or building shelter, starting a fire, tying knots, identifying poisonous plants, finding water, crafting a snare, or fishing.
You should build a tent. I'm kidding.
I think I could build a tent. I built a house. How hard to build a tent?
So you are going to be pitching a tent, huh?
Oh my God! It's
Who's there?
This Alessandra. Oh boy.
Next, just don't stop. Don't
Okay,
ever stop.
pitching
Sending-
a tent. Hmm.
I'm sending Hex to horny jail immediately.
Always.
realized Billy was in
Number
this class.
3.
She
Man,
should just be permanent horny jail.
yeah.
Whenever it comes to Sunday afternoons, Hex is permanently in horny jail.
Yep, that sounds about right.
No, if I was
Kane, you can see the pitching shelter section, and currently Nate is working on with like a big tarp, and is working on creating shelter right now.
wasn't he struggling earlier?
Huh? Oh no, he wasn't struggling. No, he was just working on it. You walk over toward him, and he'll like look up. Kane, hey, the regular tent's right there. I already put it up and took it down. If you want to have a go at it.
Yeah, I'll try. Is it me sized, or will I have to like modify it?
I don't think it's your size, but I don't think the purpose is that you're sleeping in it tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, still got to make sure it's appropriate size for the people.
I was using Gorgio.
Yeah, I could always use Gorgio. That's actually a smart idea. I think it could be anything else. But you're able to pitch it up and put it down that fast? I felt like I just got here.
Oh, we've been going for about maybe 20 minutes or so. Some of us showed up early.
Trying to get an advantage, I see?
Well, yeah. I mean, I have to go up against you, don't I? He'll give you like a little punch on the breast.
I didn't realize there were mimicking mosquitoes in here, too. Felt like this one just bit me.
All right, haha, you win that one. He says.
All right, let's crack on it. You start with the supports, and then you build everything else. And how hard is it be?
Jamie, you're in the server. I'm sending you to horny jail. You're not even in the game.
If your tent is
Doing
pitched
it.
for longer than 20 minutes, see a consultant.
I am a doctor. Don't worry, it's okay.
If your tent
Repent.
has been pitched for 20 minutes.
Dang. I
Have
chose
you
the right place to
considered
go.
a targeted Engorgio?
I don't think the tent would last.
My first time in horny jail. I'm not even in the game. So, Kane, go ahead and make me a survival check.
Okay. I have so many tabs open. Not enough screens. Good old 5.
All right, you have unfortunately failed this, and so you will not be gaining advantage on pitching tents.
If I could build a house, how can I not build a tent? This is crazy.
Like, it's so flimsy. Oh,
Look, it's a matter of putting the rails in the correct locations, and sometimes we
No.
just can't find. Sometimes we just
The
can't
rails-
find the holes.
But the rails don't fit in the holes.
Yeah, it's you just gotta hit it with the hammer a couple more times.
You gotta
So
really
you're not
ram it
using
in.
the force?
Have you considered using? So they come with these packets of like lubricant. Have you considered using?
You've got to
the
really
least is
ram
now
it
going into horny jail.
Let's
You've got
go.
3 people. I've locked you all together. Oh no.
Welcome, baby. Welcome.
It's great to be here. It's great to be here.
You the rules of horny jail is that you must leave a GIF for others to see, and you must repent of your crimes.
Where do I leave the GIF at in the horny jail?
Yes.
Yeah, in the horny jail chat that you can now see.
Okay,
think
great.
you-
I had the perfect photo for this.
I think you mean GIF, but sure.
How
Interesting.
dare you?
Interesting. I think he deserves horny jail just because of that comment.
Ooh, ooh.
Can we get everyone in horny jail at the same game? We'll try.
The whole party is in horny.
How's that? Does that work? Let me know how that is. That's perfect. That has to be the best one yet. Come on. Inspo for that,
Yeah.
please.
I love that. Actually, what Liz made it to Horny Jail a long time ago, and I really liked what they put. I'll post it again.
That was funny.
This one.
I just love how Ted was
Search
like,
by
"How
Sarah
did Liz get in
Bottoms.
here?"
I see that. Yeah, I see that.
That was the best.
Okay. Anyway, that's Muggle Studies for Kane. Yeah, you're working on getting that tent set up. It's so flimsy, and there's all these you were all intents and purposes raised as a wizard, and so those locking bar things are just too much for you right now
I'm
to,
just
to
saying,
handle.
I would have been able to pitch a 10 if Billy was here.
Oh my
Billy's
God.
not.
Oh my god, what the
Horny
fuck?
Jail.
He's Kane's on the edge. Nick's on the edge.
Oh,
Okay,
it's Kane edging now? Jeez.
No,
God.
oh my god.
This is just not gonna stop. This is just not gonna
You
stop.
fucking guys. You fucking bastards. Astrid, which section are you going to? You're going to identifying poison plants.
I'm assuming
Okay.
herbology.
Yeah, Juniper is over there right now, and she's looking down at it. This shit's my bread and butter, she says. You can take the book though. I don't want to hog it.
Why don't you show me a little bit? If this is your bread and butter, do you mind showing me a little bit?
Well, and she's going to go off about different kinds of mushrooms, the ones that sort of look like each other, the examples of mimicry within not just plant species, but also animal species as well, and how, the one thing that looks the same as another, one can be poisonous and one can be edible. Best to always err on the side of caution. As well as some magical plants that to stay away from, such as Devil's Snare or what is it called? Venomous Tentacula, which can grow in large portions. Please make a a herbology check is allowed, or a survival check. It's up to you.
What was the other? You said venomous tentacula. What was the other one? You said dragonweed or?
Dragonweed, man.
Yeah. Hold up.
That shit's
Astrid would know about
edible.
dragonweed, but
Are you talking about God's grass?
I'm talking about that jazz cabbage.
The devil's lettuce. It's devil's snare. It's called.
Double snare. Thank you. I'm just writing it down for my personal notes. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make a herbology check. And whenever she would talk about animals, I would also kind of just pitch in on that.
I think Sarah, Ash, were you trying to talk to me?
No. I was just making a joke about dragonweed. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I will
Chase the
say,
dragon.
I love the cat ears, Sarah.
What cat ears?
Oh my God, there's cat
Oh
ears.
my gosh.
Oh my
It
god.
does kind of look like cat ears.
It's just the window from behind. It's just.
Oh
it's
my
just
God, that is
perfectly
not
placed.
11. Can I roll to advantage because I was talking to look as the resident cat person here. All right.
No, you can't have advantage.
Hold on one moment.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna use my inspiration because I have it, and I
Do it
feel like
up.
I'm gonna get some more eventually.
Okay.
So,
Those cat ears are not intentional.
well, I love
And
them
yet,
regardless.
they're loved.
22 total. I used my inspiration.
Nice. So with a 22, then you will have advantage to identify and gather plants that are edible for people to eat.
Lovely.
So that is Muggle studies. Juniper has a very large plethora of knowledge on the subject, which is especially nice. Okay, we're gonna hop over to our freebie players to finish off their final little free periods before all is said and done. Oh, and Astrid,
Yes.
you need to get. I'll give you a grade based off that, so that's a no.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to also throw in my metamagics into my private chat, and I'll work on adding those here in a minute.
Yeah, you just
Sure.
do toggle.
Thank you.
Yeah, /toggle metamagic, and you can click the little buttons and then click OK.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, Sim, what do you want to do for your free period?
So Sim would, after having his talk with Litwick, he would start to head towards the art class, about to knock, and then thinks better of it, and we'll walk off to the room of lost things. He will cast Abscondi on himself. I haven't done this in a while. I think I try to limit myself from doing this. He's gonna cast Abscondi on himself. He's gonna go into this room filled with phoenix or whatever fire it is, the sentient fire.
Fiend fire in the distance.
Fire.
Let me show you what this looks like. Okay? I have to
He's
try
been
to
in here.
find
I think I've done this
for it, though.
twice, so this would be my third time. But I try to do it only once per semester, not to break it.
Just a second, please. Trying to find you something. There it is. It's the room of hidden things.
Yeah.
I just need to. Yeah, that'll work. I just want to show you what this place is like. So let me spawn you in here. Okay. You head up to the 7th floor and kind of walk back and forth in front of where the room of requirement is supposed to be. And as the doors appear to you, and you go to open them, the handle itself is kind of hot. Ugh. You have to grab your robe, stick it kind of around, and then turn it. And as the door opens, this is what you see. It's what you saw last time. Just kind of like dunes of ash. Thick ash that cover large portions of this room. As you are here, you can hear noise from above as the ceiling opens like an aperture, and you can see afar off a large mass of what is it? Fuck, what's it called? Of junk, essentially, falls out of the ceiling and will deposit itself in the distance.
Yeah. So I'll cast Abscondi on myself. Spend 15 minutes trying to find anything useful. I'll make a stealth check. Well, that's not good. Well, 18.
Needle in a haystack.
And do you want me to roll investigation?
See his shit? Super fucking ashy. What I want you to roll is a con save.
On save, okay. A 9?
Okay. So you got 23 for investigation and a 9 for
Yeah,
constitution.
I get to do a D4. Hold on that. One,
Welcome to the shitty
Why are you adding a D4?
because I have the wizard chess perk.
Oh, to investigation.
Yeah, so it'd be
investigation
20.
checks when thinking critically.
Oh.
This is for looking.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So 23.
It's like when puzzle solving, you get a D4.
Gotcha.
By the way, welcome to the Shitty Rolls Club, Julian.
Thanks.
So I'll take this away now because I just wanted to show you. You walk through this thick mass of swirling ash, and every step that you take kind of like kicks it just a little bit into the air. You, at the very top of one of these dunes, you kind of climb up, and you can see it kind of plateaus down into a crevice of burnt stone and ashy wood that's down here. You decide to kind of slide down, and I will have you make the investigation check again, because
With disadvantage.
yes, because of your failed con save. Because the con save was supposed to go first, at least.
25, so it'd be still 23.
Still the 23. You kind of start sifting through a lot of these old things down here. Mhm. Okay. I would like you, please, to roll me 1d600.
1d600. Okay.
That is correct.
1d6. 300.
300 exactly, right in the middle,
Yep.
huh?
Right in the middle.
Okay. It's going to take me a minute to pull this up.
Yeah, no, take your time.
No, it's somewhere over here in my notes. Just above that? Yeah.
The fact that you have a list for this shit is mind-boggling to me because I completely did this by accident the first time. I didn't know this was a thing.
Just trying to. Well, it is now. Ever since you did it. There. I found the document. Okay. Load. Oh my gosh, it is impossible to read because it's so small. I need to open this up on a different screen than where I had it. Zoom in, please. Thank you. Okay, 300. Oh, okay. You were able to float through a lot of this stuff. A lot of it is just crappy junk. Eventually, you are able to find a something metal, as metal seems to stay a lot better. It is a short bracelet with little charms that come down out of it. Um, the charms themselves, they seem to shine with a sort of reddish hue through the air.
Interesting.
Seems magic.
Cool. I'll
And
put the
as you do
bracelet
that-
on.
As you do that, roll me a straight d20 check.
Sure. 4.
That is not good.
Uh-oh.
As you're down here, you've been kind of like sifting through this area. You end up using probably like Defodio just to move large amounts of the ash. And as you do that, something rolls out from where you're not looking. You're kind of bent down looking at this thing right now, and a small little ember sits
Yeah.
elsewhere on the ground. You can now the camera, because Sim doesn't see this. The camera sees it begin to glow with the new air that it's been able to take in. You can see a small flame appear on it, and it tries to grow a little bit more, and you can see what it has. The tiny piece of wood is like starting to burn, and from above, Sim, you can hear something click. The ceiling opens up like an aperture in the middle of the large pillars that hold up this room, and you can hear things beginning to clatter down into the space. They're going to bury you. Make a dex save.
Oh, nice. I'm good at deck saves. This is okay. Hopefully. Yeah, 19. Not bad.
19 is not bad at all. Yeah, you're able to jump out of the way, clutching onto what you found, and landing right into the ash. It kicks up so much ash as you land. You're like coughing, and you gain a point of exhaustion.
Nice.
That's what the original concept was. And you can see out of the ceiling where you've just jumped away, something smashes onto the ground. Entire desks, chairs, like vanities, armoires, a lot of like you can see a stone statue that's dropped in there. A bunch of just junk, a bunch of shit. And the moment it hits, it kicks up a large amount of ash to the point that you can't see, you can't open your eyes, you're trying to like wipe away as much ash as you can, and as they start to open you can see a red glow. Flame is starting to wreathe up the side of this big mound of shit that's been dropped down here, and you see something begin to form in the flames. You can see a large snake rise up into the sky. It sees you and immediately is going to attack down at you.
I will. I don't know if I have time, but I'll try to cast Augmentate.
That is sure. Yeah, you cast Augmenting
at 4th level.
It doesn't help you. The water hits this thing as it coils back, strikes out at you, fire right into its mouth, and any water that hits it immediately turns into steam. That is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits? There's no Protego you can do or anything?
I have an AC of 13, would not help.
Oh, shit, dude. Luckily, the group tournament is tomorrow, so you'll have the night
I'll have some time
to recover
the
from this.
Wing.
Okay.
And I have keen mind, so like the moment this is over, I am tracing my steps back as fast as fucking possible.
That is 37 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As something breathes down on you, pieces of your clothing immediately alight. You can feel a searing pain as like the hairs on your arm are singed. You kick up trying to run away from this fucking thing. And make a fucking athletics check.
An athletics? Oh no.
Yeah. You're like trying to like get your way back to the fucking door.
Athletics check, you said? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A fucking 2.
Jake, my subscriber.
Ooh.
Jake, my subscriber.
4.
Okay, I get another attack on you.
Jake, my subscribers.
22. You can roll again if you want. Are you sure? Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna die if that hits me. So literally.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know if
a natural 20 on that last one.
Yeah, that's what you fucking needed. This snake is pulling away from the source of the fire, coming out after you.
Oh shit!
You are like jumping from left to right, like sliding down the ash. It's kicking up ash behind you, and you're just like trying to hold your eyes open because ash getting in your eyes is the fucking worst. And you end up running as far as you can. The snake is coming after you. It starts getting kind of smaller until it's like just tiny, and you are able to jump into the doorway and like close it.
Yeah, with my 14 HP. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I would have fucking killed
dead.
You. You would have been dead because you would have been unconscious. No one's there with you, and it would have murdered you.
Oh,
Jesus fuck!
You took my athletics. You're good.
Fucking worth it. Yeah, so Sim is gonna go to the hospital wing and just chill there for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Like when you get out there, your clothes are entirely covered in like gray soot and everything. Yeah, it ain't great.
Fun times.
Ooh. Good job, Julian. Good job.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you, sir.
Maybe we'll think again in the future.
It was
maybe
life and death, dude. This was. What the fuck are you doing? I don't even know.
He's greedy.
What is you doing?
Hopefully, it was worth it.
I don't know if death was worth this, but you got something.
You got something.
You got something. Okay. What did Julian do that forced you to make a new document? Well, I found a different document. Someone else had made it. It's a great document. But Julian found the room of hidden things, which is now this fucking ash everywhere. And he's looking for shit. He did so once before, and I was like, I know that there's a fiend fire in this room that still burns, and I'm just like, and I had the opportunity on a different game to flush out this area. And so if you're like, I'm going to the room of hidden things, I'm like, I'm prepared, bitch. Ooh. All right.
I'll punch
Scary shit.
Fiend fire is scary as fuck. Water did nothing to it.
Would the bubble of charm done anything? Probably not, right?
Nothing.
Fuck.
Water does not put out fiend fire.
What would that have been the first death in Eminem?
It would have been.
Sim would have just disappeared. No one would have known where the fuck he was. He just would have been gone.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Sim has learned a bit of a lesson. Maybe.
I don't know. He doesn't have consequence. Like literally, it says in his shit.
Oh,
No
he just
consequences.
doesn't understand consequences.
Yeah.
I mean,
true.
Julian, with all your characters, you love to live dangerously. I must say that's pretty cool.
Sim,
Sure
like I've
do.
already determined, like if Sim dies, then he dies. Like it's okay. If he was gonna be any character, it'd be him.
You can't die. Kane can't lose more friends. Fuck.
As for Sarah, your free period is next.
So I'm gonna try and research. Can I research Impedimenta?
Is that available in 5th year?
5th year, yes, and not a dark spell.
Then,
So, no
um,
restricted section. Hopefully,
did you research something last time?
I tried
episode.
to. I tried to go
But
to
you
the
didn't work?
section and completely fucked it up.
Yeah, it was like 5
Right, I recall
rolls, and
that.
it was all
Yeah.
terrible.
I spent
Okay.
free periods, Alex.
Yes, you can
Oh, by the way,
definitely attempt to do so.
So one thing I wanted to. So I discussed this with Jordan. We did retcon me going to the restricted section. So.
Okay.
Can I bank those free periods for now? Or that's fine. It's not important. But
I don't know about that because we did
no.
already use the opportunity for something, even if it's been retconned.
So what we can say happened there is that I went there and then Dildero caught me, and then he was like, "No, get out." And then
Same thing with Sim. He's got you and Sim. How many fucking kids do I have to catch in this fucking? Like, can we get better locks, please?
locks that don't open with like a simple aloha more.
Yeah.
Who taught these kids unlocking spells and think locks would be safe?
Yeah.
And Flipwick's like.
So what do I do to research Impedimenta?
So Impedimenta is regularly available. However, it is a higher DC because Impedimenta is a fucking awesome spell. So go ahead and make me a investigation check.
All right.
In the library.
Library. Not restricted section, right? Okay, good.
No.
Okay.
Dark spell.
No.
Nice. 21.
21!
21,
Yeah!
Not rolling like anymore.
The little problem with this, Sarah, is that you only have that one. Do you have other free periods banked? Question mark.
I have one more banked from like.
Then you're going to want to use that right now because what it is when you research a spell, it becomes available to you to practice given a free period. You know, it's like you've learned about it, you have it available to you. Now you're going to use a free period to really research it, really read it from the book, and actually attempt it a few times, right? Some practicing.
Okay, so I have a role play idea for this. If you mind indulging me.
Sure.
Yeah. So I switched to the artisan subclass, right?
Yeah.
So so harmonancy is a thing I can do at 6th level, right? I
believe so. I believe it's one of your options or something.
Yeah, it's one of my options. At 6th level, I can make a DC 20 performance check, and then I can make attempt the spell, and then if I succeed, it's automatically locked in. That's what it says.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So what I was thinking is like in character, Sarah has no idea that she can do this because she's been thought of as a squib. She lived in the Muggle world for a bit. In character, she has no idea she can actually do harmonancy, which is so I was thinking what she's actually doing is after researching Impedimenta, she's gonna head over to like a music room or something like that in Hogwarts, if there is such a thing. I don't know.
There is a music room. Yeah.
Okay, so she's just gonna head over to the music room casually and see what's there.
Okay. She head over toward the music room. You can hear piano being played. You can hear someone singing softly. You can hear halfway through a sort of song, maybe near the end, sitting at the piano and playing it softly is Nolan. And he sings out, and he calls me a boy as I lay there with my eyes closed. And she slithers back into my arms, and I need her, and I hear her breathing. And I can feel her face in the dark, I can almost see, almost see, almost see it, I can almost see her, can almost see her. She looks just like my home. That last one I kind of fucked up, but yeah, she's singing. He's singing a sweet little song in the background here. He's completely alone in the music room.
Yeah, I will walk in, and as he's singing, I'll just listen to him while he's singing. And when
she breaks my heart of stone.
So when when he's done, I will. When he's done, I will clap.
You see him kind of look surprised and turn.
That was beautiful.
Sorry.
Oh no, not at all. I'm.
Oh no, he's gonna like flip up like the music on the thing and put it down.
Oh no, that was wonderful. I was listening to you, and you're very good.
Thank you. I don't normally perform for people.
No, that's I apologize. I didn't mean to intrude upon your moment, but I was walking in here and I heard you singing and I didn't want to interrupt.
You're Sarah, right?
Yes, and sorry, you're Nolan?
That's me, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sarah Abbott. I'll extend my hand. He's blind. Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, no, you could do that. Do that in character. It's just a mistake.
No,
right?
She wouldn't. Like, okay. That's a little callous. So she wouldn't. So she's like, "Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. Do you come here often?"
Now and again. I need to clear my thoughts. What are you doing here?
Well, would you believe that I was here for similar reasons?
I could very much believe it. Sometimes it's better just to think when the entire world seems kind of heavy, you know?
I definitely know. The world has felt rather heavy for me lately.
What instrument do you play?
Guitar, violin, and a bit of piano.
The violin, we could duet together sometime.
Oh, would you like to do it now?
Oh, no. I think I'm done.
Oh no, if you have time, I'd love to play with you.
Maybe not.
Of course, I understand.
If you want the piano, I was just finishing up.
No, I'm fine. I'll pick up a violin. Actually, I'll pick up a guitar, if there is one.
Yep.
Guitar there?
Yep, there are.
I will start like strumming basically, and then I'll start like singing, essentially. So what I'm doing is
song that you sing, or
that's a good question. I think she's gonna sing "Blowin' in the Wind" by Bob Dylan.
Okay.
If you've heard, I don't know if you've heard that.
I personally don't know the song. I know the artist, obviously.
Okay. I'll link it if you're.
It'd be wonderful if you could link it for all of us.
Yeah.
Then we can listen to that in our own little time.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, you can attempt to cast this.
Yeah, it's going to be a DC 20 performance check, and then, yeah. So 1 sec. Let me link it in the discussion. There it is, and I will, yeah, make the performance check. So that is. That is a 19.
You said you needed a 20 to lock it in, right?
Yes.
Well, Nolan can give words of encouragement.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Is he doing that?
Yeah. So you automatically succeed.
Okay. Cool.
That was nice.
Oh, thanks.
I've never heard anyone else play before outside of music class. We normally do that choral music all the time. Nice to do something different.
When I was in the Muggle school that I went to, music was my solace. It was my comfort zone. I always didn't get along with many people. I was being the weird girl, and I always found.
Why are you talking so fast?
What? Are you all right?
What?
Are you all right? What?
He's like looking at himself. You can hear his voice is lower, it's moving slower, and he is sort of moving like very slowly.
It's like, Nolan, are you all right? Nolan?
Whoa! The heck was that?
What? I don't know. You were very slow all of a sudden.
Are you a harmonica?
Am I what?
Flipwick taught us about it. Harmonica? Music class. He says some people can affect people with music. That was weird.
I'm not. I don't know. I'm still learning about my magic. Up until about a year ago, I was led to believe I was a squib. So that's why I wasn't at Hogwarts before.
That's a rare ability. Feel good about yourself, I guess.
I don't. I'm sorry, I didn't hurt you, did I?
No, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'm just
good.
a little confused is all.
Good. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for staying for that. It was nice to have company.
Likewise. Good luck in the group tournament.
Are you in it as well?
No, I don't think it would go very well for me in a dark forest.
Oh, I see. Yes, I understand. Of course. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Nolan. I hope to see you around. If you ever want to do the jam again, duet, let me know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and, he'll walk out.
Yeah,
you can stay there for a minute.
Yeah, I'll stay there for a bit. I'll just stay there for a bit. Maybe strum a few more strings in the guitar and eventually leave. Yeah.
And that is your free period. Everyone's is all finished. Anyone had any bank free periods that they want to do?
All of my banked free periods I did in my hidden chat. They're not important right now.
We're dedicating them. Yeah, it's not really important for what we're doing.
Yeah, that
I
would
still
be
need to
something
think
after
more
the
about
group
it.
tournament. Oh.
Cool.
But I had
Yeah, you had a question?
Yeah. Before the group tournament, I don't know if this would count as a free period, but can I just find Nolan and offer him any amount of galleons he wants to identify this bracelet? Because he did identify my ring in the past.
Yeah, you can find it basically right after this thing with Sarah, where maybe you're still like messed up, and you just kind of like jump into the space. You kind of bump right into him. Whoa! And you're like, it's Nolan.
Hey, Nolan.
Hey, Why do you smell like a campfire?
Don't worry about it. I'm heading to the hospital wing, but I needed to see you first. You remember that ring you identified for me earlier in the year?
Uh, yeah, I guess.
I had another item that I was hoping you would identify. I can pay you if necessary.
I was just gonna head back to the common room, man.
Really appreciate it.
Um, sure. If you give me 2 galleons, sure, I'll take some time.
Yeah, I'll give him 2 galleons.
I can probably get it back to you by tomorrow.
That'd be perfect. It's just for the group tournament. I appreciate it.
Sure, I'll get it to you before you head off.
Thank you. I had one additional question. This has nothing to do with role playing or anything. Fiendfire is pretty dangerous. Would this be like
completely
permanent scarring? Like, would this shit heal?
That is completely up to you. I never scar a player without their consent or anything.
Sure.
It is technically Fiendfire scars do not heal,
Yeah,
or maybe they could be healed through a long, arduous process. It is up to you if you want to be scarred or not, or if you just got singed. You know.
We'll say that like his right arm, like his entire right arm, and probably partially up his neck towards like the bottom of his jawline, definitely is like burned pretty fucking badly where it is scarred at the moment.
We'll say there are ways to heal it, but it takes time.
Yeah, not something he would do now. Yeah.
Imagine who would put scars on a player. That'd be terrible. Imagine being covered. That'd be so bad.
You'd have scars on you if Billy was here.
I have many scars without Billy, so
yeah, Kane's like littered in them.
Sorry, just trying to fill in for Alessandra since she's been quiet.
Okay.
I can give you more scars, Kane.
I don't think you can.
My entire body is a single scar.
What is it? I got
I am going to be a scar upon history. A festering wound.
I got scars all over the face, over the arms. I got 2 big scar puncture holes from the time the spider bit me.
That's hot.
How is your back?
Yeah, it was a body part.
X is on a roll today.
A few hickeys, who knows?
No. Billy would not be doing that. Just because she's like so traditional and like so like worried all the time. Take a little while. Okay, yeah, again, any free periods that I have yet to do for anybody before we begin? I'll take that as a no. Let's start. As cheers the next day echo around Hogwarts halls, groups are called out to the grounds to be outfitted for trials. Come on! Professor Hagrid escorts you out to the training grounds. Wouldn't want anyone being late to the starting line. You can see other groups gathered together on the grass. Older students with years more experience in magical prowess. A group of Slytherin boys wearing tactical robes turn their noses up as you walk by, snickering quietly to themselves. Hagrid notices this. Pay him no mind. There'll plenty of time to show him what you're really made of. Hagrid says this as he reaches this makeshift wooden stage in the middle of the training grounds outside. 2 tall wooden towers are erected on either side, with lookouts stationed at each post. Hey, Kane! Kane! Billy runs over toward you. Good luck out there. And don't push yourself too hard, alright?
Me push myself too hard? Never. It's okay. I got my friends to back me up. You'll watch, right? When you can.
as much as I can. After a certain bit, I think you're just out in the forest. I'll see you at the finish line, all right?
Of course. I'm sure this time I'll be there first. Kane has like a determined look in his eye now. I ain't failing it no more times.
And, I brought you something. I think it'll only help for the first day, but I was sure to check it. It's within the rules. And she's going to pull out of her bag a little box of trail mix and jerky.
Food. It's perfect. It's definitely going to keep me. I'm probably going to burn a lot of calories and eat. So thank you, Billy. I'll give Billy a hug.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
Thanks.
I have to get to the stands now. But, good luck.
All right. See some.
Tim would have
4 days.
Tim would have thrown a ton of like anything edible that wouldn't go bad into his bag of holding, like food wise. I don't know if it will do anything to the food.
You're allowed to take. Okay, so a few rules here. You're allowed to take any potions or kits that you wish to. Any little objects for the most part. Magical objects are supposed to be a no-no. For obvious reasons, meaning that you might be able to sneak some little things like that bracelet or whatever. However, and you've yet to get it. Was it the bags? The bags of holding are strictly not allowed.
Gotcha. Okay, I will leave it. I will bring a bag, but I will leave my bag.
Well, you'll be given a bag, so
yeah,
you're good.
I can create another one. So.
Cool.
Are brooms allowed?
Brooms are not allowed. No.
Go hide it in the woods.
Brooms are not allowed. Okay.
Accio broom.
As you guys are walking through, there's another person who comes by. Similion! Similion, over here! You can hear Nolan is yelling out.
Hello, Nolan. I'm right here.
Oh, good. I thought I might not be able to get this back to you in time. I don't know if it's okay with the rules, but it is yours. And he'll hand it over toward you. It gives a little bit of some extra health every day. Just makes you a little bit more healthy.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You can use it to gain a D8 of temporary hit points once per day.
Awesome.
Okay. What type of caster are you, Julian? What type of caster?
Intellect.
Ooh, okay, I see.
Technique are the worst with healing.
Well, they also have D6 hit dice, right? So.
I do.
Technique have the worst hit die.
Yeah, they have a 1d4.
oh my god, ooh, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah, technique can like go down pretty quick if you don't have good con.
Yeah,
that's why they have spell deflect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fun little fake roleplay with Cass. Cass, you gotta put your ring away. I know it's the nice ring, but it's not allowed. It's magical. The nice ring can't be there.
Elise, you messaged me a question.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after stream.
Okay. All right. I don't know if it's like
no, it's okay. No, it's okay.
Or something.
No, it's not. It's not important. It's not important at all. It's more or less like a thought I have that I want to get out there before I forget it.
Okay.
Astrid.
Cool. Yes, Alessandro.
Are you bringing your cute little buddy?
Oh, my little dragon. Pickles?
You're allowed.
Is this going to be dangerous?
100%.
Dangerous, sure. You're not supposed to die. Supposed to.
Death at every turn.
I think I'll bring him.
They don't really ensure the safety of pets, though.
You
should bring him, though.
I will. I'll end up bringing him. Yeah, I'll bring him. Unless I feel like I can maybe tame another creature while I'm out there.
You could probably do both. You could bring him and tame another creature.
Okay, I'll do that.
The difference is just that you can only have one pet out at a time. And Cass... Oh yeah, Cass does have pet tonics. Because she uses it on her ponies. So
yeah,
she would have some to help you.
Huge healer.
What's a pet tonic, so like a healing?
So healing potions don't work on beasts. But a pet tonic does. And that's the only thing that works, and Cassie has one or two.
Okay. I know there's also a feat I could have taken called Caretaker that lets me use healing spells on Beast, but yeah, I didn't take that. I took the Folio Bruti, which
yeah.
Bring the good stuff. Also bring some useless things too, because you got to make the night fun.
Ooh, I've been actually messing up a little bit. I didn't realize this, but I'm supposed to be adding my intelligence modifier to my magical creatures proficiency checks.
I think that there is a caveat with that. Like you add it in certain capacities.
So Folio Bruti, whenever you have your own personal notebook of beasts you found in, where you record your findings. Whenever you add magical creatures proficiency to an ability check, add your intelligence modifier.
Yeah, it's always. Never mind.
Yeah, so
you should always be adding it.
Yeah, so it should be an additional 4. So it should be 14 at minimum for magical creatures. Okay, thank you. And then an extra d4. Fuck.
Yeah. 15 at the least.
At the least, goddamn.
Yeah, I know. When Genevieve first hopped into a game, one of the characters in a different game, she had a plus 14. And then she joined the club and got a D4 on top of that. And so we have been waiting for so long for her to get a 40. If she gets a 4 on the D4 and a natural 20, then she can get a 40. However, Sikrin was the first person to actually get a 40.
What was
the first person to beat them to it?
I think they said that it was a stealth check of some sort with abscondi.
It was they had stealth and abscondi. So yeah, abscondi gives plus 10 onto your roll.
It was just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Stealth is the easiest one to get up there.
Sikrin is wild, dude. I love them.
Sikrin's so evil. Like every one of the characters.
They're super cool.
Okay, cool. Yep, that's all I had to say. Thank you.
Wonderful. This way, you'll be able to grab your equipment. Hagrid leads you to a small wooden hut built to the backside of the stage, where Headmistress McGonagall seems to be debating with Flitwick over something on the stage. Inside, however, you find a small changing booths that hold slim-fitted tactical robes, fingerless gloves, and a small backpack that noticeably has a tent and sleeping pack and mess kit rolled up and attached to its sides. Oh, I'll leave you to it. You'll have a few minutes to be ready. Good luck, Hagrid says, taking one last look at you before exiting through the doorway.
Oh, can I grab Hagrid for a moment before he leaves?
Yeah, sure.
And just communicate with him and be like, hey, do you have any recommendations as far as creatures are with this?
I could carve them. I trust you, especially if you've been in class this far. He gives you a little smile. That one, I'm sure you'll love the outdoors.
Oh, Pickles, of course. And Pickles will kind of jump off my shoulder into Hagrid's arms. You'll see him when we get back, I'm sure.
Just rely on Cassie a bit. She'll be able to help you. Keep him nice and healthy.
I appreciate that. Well, I will see you after the tournament. Wish me luck.
He will leave the main area, and everybody is allowed to get dressed. And yeah, you got some sweet ass leather robes. Leather because it and boots and everything, gloves.
Very yes.
Verge of my
They have a
shirt
little
into
stripe that can be colorvaried into like a
So-
group color or something.
It's a very S&M feeling.
No,
Kane,
no,
what is
no,
our
no,
group
no,
color?
Kane, as you're getting dressed with Sim, you would definitely notice that his entire right arm is bandaged, and there are bandages that go up his neck, and you can definitely see like burn marks that are creeping up to his ear.
Oh
and his
yeah.
neck.
It's like, what the fuck happened to you?
He looks fucked up. Like it doesn't show in his usual manner. Like he is still stoic as fuck, but like he looks tired. He looks like shit.
So I will say, are you all right, sir?
You look like you
Okay.
lost a fight with a dragon.
I just got into a tangle with some fiend fire, but I'm okay. I think.
What's fiend fire?
Sentient fire. It has a mind of its own, and all it wants to do is eat anything that it comes across.
And you face that.
I also want to eat anything I come across.
I can agree with that. I can eat anything.
I laugh at that.
I was gonna say I also want to eat Sim, but that that sounded worse.
That's just out of character. That's just out of character.
Yeah, that's like fourth time horny.
That's out of character. Interesting.
Oh, so you bought Fiend Fire? Why don't you invite me?
Well, you weren't around. It was during the Muggle class, the special one.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
okay. I'm not dead, so I'm more
Hey.
just tickled than anything. I still
Look
am not
more like
able to
me
feel
now.
the pain completely, but this one I felt more than general.
Sarah, do you know what fiend fire is?
No, I know nothing about dark magic, Alex.
Really, you know nothing?
No, I seriously would not. Like, she would not.
Okay.
See, she doesn't even know. So her family never told her anything about what happened to her brother. She only found out because of Dildura.
You got
so
it.
they never told her anything because to protect her, So they never said anything.
So what's our team color, guys?
I think we
This is
should do
important.
pink.
I vote purple.
I vote pink.
I can vote for
Pink.
purple as well.
Purple. Got 2 purples, 1 pink.
Cassie,
Cassie
you
wants
pink, right?
yellow.
Fuck.
I think Cassie would want to do yellow or something.
And that's what I
Yeah,
think Cassie would do.
100% yellow.
So we got one pink, 2 purple, 1 yellow. Hold on, I'm running out of ideas.
Ashford's gonna walk up to Sarah and like whisper in her ear, "I'll give you a favor if you vote pink."
Oh, well, I like pink. I would have voted anyway, but thank you.
Of course.
Kane, I'll
Well, I'll
give you
take
2
the favor.
galleons if you vote purple.
Kane, I'll give you a favor if you vote pink.
This is a rigged election, guys.
Wait
I'll
a
give you
second.
5 galleons.
This is rigged elections.
Hey,
I
shadow
do love
government.
Money.
Stop
I
it.
will
still
not
love
hurt
favors.
you if you vote purple.
All right, but pink.
Now it's just turning into dictatorships, turning into authoritarianism.
Look, I am the.
Wait, you said you would hurt me if I voted. You would not hurt me if I voted purple, right?
That is correct.
I vote pink,
Yay!
I'm gonna wear
Pink.
purple anyways.
and I'll give a little wink. I'll stop it.
So I
I'm
guess
not
we're
wearing pink.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. You're inviting Billy as well?
Everyone's invited. I love everybody.
Nice. Okay, I'll change it to, I'll call Viria it to pink.
Oh,
Then
it's
we'll
so-
not.
so
We'll stick
pretty.
with purple.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
like
It doesn't really matter, I think. But yeah.
I
Can
also
I-
use very parts of my shirt into a turtleneck, so it's a tactile neck.
Can I sleight of hands and to Veraverta what someone can't see on his robe into pink? So maybe like his back.
That's hilarious. Yes.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid, but
This is going to be up against Sim's passive perception.
which is fucking disgusting.
Hey, Sim.
Oh
can
yeah,
talk to you
I
for a
have
second?
observant now, so good luck. 8? Yeah, no, I see that.
8. Damn it. Wait, is it observant where you
Colovaria
can't
back.
like be surprised or something?
That's alert.
That's alert. But Sim, having observant, has a really high passive perception.
Jesus
So
fuck.
you're like pointing your wand out toward him, and Sim just like whips around and looks at you.
Wait. So I have This is never mind. This isn't worth the time for this.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
This is-
Sim, you wanted to talk to me though too, right? Before this.
Did I?
Yeah, you said you wanted to use a cane buck or something.
Oh, I will hold on to that for now.
Okay. I
We'll see.
guess it doesn't matter. Oh, Alessandra, here's a cane buck. Astrid, here's a cane buck. And Sarah, here's a cane buck. You can use them for any point in time, and I'll do whatever you say.
Oh, thank you, Kane.
I only
I
get
mean,
one? I thought
only
that
one.
was your favorite.
Everyone gets one. It's only fair. Just because you're my favorite doesn't mean you can't play fair.
Okay. I
I
will
must say,
accept that answer.
But I will
must
also
say, we
say,
look-
I will
we
do
look-
whatever you say.
I must say, we look
Wink, wink.
fabulous in pink.
Wait, okay, Ash has been trying to talk like 7 times.
No,
Let's give him the
no.
opportunity
It's
here.
all good. It's all good. It's all good.
I can't. I want to hear what Ash says.
No. I was just saying, I must say, we look fabulous in pink.
Yes.
You look
Flamboyance.
particularly good in pink.
Oh, thank you. So do you, actually.
You're welcome. Oh, no, I think blue is my color, but I like pink. It is okay.
I think it brings out the color of your eyes.
Oh, that is so sweet. You've been looking at me? Oh,
No, I'm not like that. I like boys, so no. But
oh okay. That is fine. I accept you as you are, even though it's wrong.
You're not gay? Lame.
no, she's not. I
Straight.
have another gay character. It's fine.
I think we should go though, because we just all gotta look good. Sim, can you please change the pink so we all match? Maybe, please, buddy, pal, friend.
No.
I knew it was gonna end like that. No. All right. Walking out of the hut, you all look suited up and ready for battle. Most people with pink stripe.
Yeah, I'm the
The
leader.
groups all gather in a wide crowd of contestants in front of the stage. And you realize, oh, you're already late. You try to get into the crowd to hear what McGonagall is saying, and can see your classmates already set up and looking filled with determination. Let's go over, before we get to McGonagall, the other groups. So we've got Gemma, Ernesia, Taylor, and Saoirse, who are in a group. We've got Logan, Sam, Sally, and Darcy in a group. We've got Wilfred, Juniper, Delilah, and Rin in a group. And we've got... oh, there's one more. Nate, Sadie, Reese, and Drusilla, who are in a group.
Is that one full
This is-
Hufflepuff group for Wilfred's?
Yep. All Hufflepuffs.
Huffle dumps.
Don't let Cassie hear you say that.
Do we see a group with Darcy in it?
Darcy's with Logan, Sam, and Sally.
Can I walk up to her? Is that possible right now?
Him and yes.
Hey, I apologize. Him. I do apologize. I'm gonna
But
walk
sometimes
up.
I mess up because like I have to like jump between timelines of like when they're going under different pronouns at the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up to Darcy. Hey, Darcy. You excited?
I'm trying to listen, trying to stay focused, and you're trying to distract me.
Of course I am. I'm always here to distract you. I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, only wish me that if you're actually gonna go easy on me. Otherwise, I'll see you on the battlefield.
Do you plan on hurting me?
Do you plan on going up against me?
I'm sure we'll cross paths. I'm just trying to figure out what you want.
I won't hurt you.
I won't hurt you.
Doesn't mean I won't beat you.
My
Oh,
God.
of course.
Get a room, you two.
I will.
Are you saying that in character?
No, of course not.
Ah, it's too
So-
bad.
So Astrid will kind of look away, with a little bit of a blush. Will give Darcy a small kiss on the cheek, and then as she's leaving, drops a bouquet of flowers for Darcy.
You flirt. He's like, you're like, you have flustered him so bad that he can't focus anymore. You've succeeded.
Lovely. I will go back to the group and say, Darcy's mine. Don't hurt him.
Just don't distract him from Quidditch duties, and you're good.
No promises.
Since there have seemed to be some confusion, let's go over the rules one last time. Mr. Perry, if you put your hand up one more time, you can see a person in the back, like, put his hand down. Good. Anyway, the group tournament will consist of 4 trials, each with the opportunity to acquire their own key and a hint to lead you to the next. Not all groups will be sent to the same trial at the same time, but expect resistance as you attempt to brave what lies ahead. Whether it be by the elements, by the denizens of the forest, or by our very own classmates. The first 5 groups to complete the first 3 trials will move on to the 4th, a most difficult trial that only the most skilled of you will be able to complete. You all have 4 days to see each trial to its end. Should you find yourself in mortal peril, fatigue, a loss of motivation, or experience an event where immediate medical attention is needed, all anyone need do is send up red sparks with your wand above the tree line. It is here that our tower lookouts will be able to extend their wands and, using the Hogwarts wards, transport you safely from the battlefield. It is imperative that you know that if any one team member chooses to withdraw from the competition, their entire associated team will be considered disqualified. This competition is about teamwork. Without that, you are not worthy of the cup. Boundary lines will be clearly marked, and any who choose to wander far outside the bounds of the match and failure to heed them will result in disqualification from the tournament. Competitor hostility is permitted during the tournament. After 15 minutes, you should all hear a horn blare, indicating the start of combat. All legal spells are permitted. However, any player action that will result in the death or permanent disability of another rival is strictly prohibited. With all these boundaries made clear, it is now time to begin the tournament. She gestures toward the back of the area where you can see Filch wheel out a cannon. When this cannon blares, you will have 15 minutes.
I run. Go.
Kane takes off.
Same.
McGonagall shoots Filch a dirty look, and the crowd stands there for a moment, seeing Kane running off, and everyone takes off into the forest. I want everyone to roll athletics, and Kane gets advantage.
Yay!
Athletics check.
Athletics check. What other kind of athletics is there?
Winky face.
No.
That one? Nice.
Damn.
Damn. Am I? This is bad.
8.
Gonna trip.
That's my modifier. That one.
you
Thank
got
God for the
another
event.
one, too?
Oh, we are
You gotta do
fucked.
it, though.
Pick one.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay.
I'll take that advantage. Woo-hoo.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we got some
Oh,
shit rolling.
no. We have a 6, a nat 1, an 8, a 15, a nat 1, and a 20.
Well, then that
the
one
nat
is the
one,
advantage,
yeah.
so it's actually a 20.
Oh.
That's Cade. Yeah, so it's a 20, a 15, an 8, a nat 1, and a 6. Not great.
It's still bad.
Yeah, not great.
Book it.
Okay.
We are.
Everybody is booking it. Kane is just like boom, 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 just running through the space as fast as he can, straight toward the tree line. Everyone else is running too. There's no hostility that is allowed right now, but as far as speed is concerned, Sim, you like what? Everyone's run. Okay, fine.
He's just gonna walk.
You move to run. Are you sure?
No. No, you'll run.
No? Okay. You go to run, and immediately, like, trip. Your face hits face first into a large, like, pool of mud here. And everyone's, like, running past you over here.
Can I pick him up? That's why I got my 6, I guess. Can I try to pick him up?
Yeah. Sarah, like, get up! Do you cast, like, Scorchify or something to clean them up?
I'm checking if I have it. I don't have it, so no.
I don't have it, definitely. So, yeah.
If anyone has
Scorchify is the
he's very
cleaning spell.
appreciated.
I do, but I'm not losing my 15 to do that.
I
Astrid?
don't know if I have Scorchify. Is it a cantrip?
It's a cantrip charm.
Cantrip charm? 100% I don't have it.
Looks like I do not have it.
Okay.
Oh well.
So everybody runs. Sim's like all muddy all of a sudden. People are far past you. People are starting to jump into the tree line. Kane is one of the first people to get in, followed quickly by Alessandra. You can see Kane. You can see his large stature. You follow right after him into the brush. Behind you guys, you have the rest of your group that's kind of moving slowly. You guys can obviously... I don't know if Kane notices, because he's a big lug. Alessandra, you can notice that the rest of your group is so far back. Are you doing anything about that?
Is foul play allowed now that we're in the forest?
No. You have to wait until the horn blares.
Okay.
Until the cannon fires.
I'm gonna
again.
call out Ken! They are slow. You have to slow down.
What? Huh? I mean, I wasn't even going that fast.
I'm slowing Kane
guys slow
down
down?
so they can catch up. Yeah.
All right.
I'll slow down and I'll look where other people are going.
You can see just like kids like going far into the forest, or moving past rocks or into large bits of shrubbery, just trying to get good distance from the starting area to try to be as far away from other people as possible. You can like, come on! You're like far within the tree line, yelling back toward Astrid's group. Astrid, you can see Alessandra and Kane nearby. Kane's a little bit further in, as all three of you guys can hop into the forest. It is not long after that you can hear a large explosion. Huge cannon fire that echoes above the tree line, and more birds flutter into the sky. I will say, Alessandra, in front of you, something is created. A small roll of parchment appears and will softly drift down to the ground. You can grab that.
Yeah.
And just as that is happening, you can... well, I guess I'll see. How does a 14 hit Astrid?
Does a 14 hit Astrid? Probably.
With Protego,
Yeah, it does.
You can cast that as a reaction.
Do I know what's coming at me?
No, because it's kind of coming out of left field.
That's fair. I have an X next to my Protego. I don't know what that means.
You
I don't know what that means
unsuccessfully cast it.
Ah, yes. I have not successfully casted a Protego yet.
You can cast it. You just have to try.
Oh, well, if you have an X, that means you can at least attempt it, because you attempted it previously.
Sure.
So you can attempt it now if you want.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and attempt it.
It'll be a charms modifier. Or you can do / attempt.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'll just do / attempt. Attempt.
y'all with your fancy bots.
Spellcast successfully.
That's a success.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, I will mark. Actually, no, it'll mark itself.
I'm with Astrid. Can I see what's happening?
In a second, yep. So you can hear a kind of whizzing sound to your left. Protego, there is a blue ethereal barrier that shows up in front of you, and you can see a purple spell effect like shatter along it, being dispelled immediately. You can see Slytherin boys who are rushing out toward your group, kind of perpendicular to you through the trees right now. They're like hopping over old logs and through shrubbery as they are throwing spells over to you, toward you. Get them!
So
how far are they?
While
they are 80 feet away.
I'd like to cast Confringo at the group.
Absolutely.
People.
You can hit all three of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that will be because I have
Be sure to keep track of spell slots.
Yep. So it's going to be a 4th level because of my transfiguration feat, plus an extra D6 because of my ring. So it's 10d6.
Okay. They have to make dex saves. So, what's your spell save DC? Same.
It's high. It is I'm looking for it. Spell save. Where is
If
that?
you just try to make a slash spell attack, if you're no, you don't use the bot, do you?
No, I just manually roll it. Hold on. Let me just go to my line. Slash character. I think my internet's going slow. Spell save is 16.
16. So that's a failure on the first guy, a success on the second, and a failure on the third. So only one of those succeeds.
It's going to be 38 points of damage.
Yeah, hell yeah. And of course, half for the last one. So there was a flame that... Well, I think as Sim casts this, Sim points his wand out toward the boys. You can see flame beginning to wreathe up the edge of his wand into a solitary, moat, and then it fires off toward them. It hits the ground within range and just explodes in a large maelstrom in a 20-foot radius sphere. All of them, you can hear the Wilhelm scream, as they jump off onto the ground.
Alex, I'm next to him. I was with him. I literally dragged him up. So can I look at the guy who succeeded? I'm going to point my wand at the guy who succeeded and say, Impedimenta.
All right. So that's
they
a
are
wisdom
80
save,
feet
right?
away.
80
They're
feet?
80 feet away.
Oh,
have distance.
So I don't know if that's within range.
I don't know, actually. That's a good point. Let me see. 60 feet. Oh, shit. No, never mind. Okay.
Do you have a distance? Do you have distant meta magic?
No, heightened, though, is what I have. So, no, I can't cast it yet, so.
You're not able to cast that.
Can I run forward and then cast it?
You're going to run toward them?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can run toward them. They're also running toward you. We're not really doing an initiative, So I want to see if they go or you go. I want you to make a dexterity check.
Oh, that's not
Just
great.
straight dexterity, essentially an initiative.
Okay.
I got moderate.
Oh,
You got
7. Worse. Yeah.
So they go first. The guy who saved jumps forward out of the fire. Will rush over toward you as you're running toward him, and he's going to cast out Incarcerus.
Langlock.
Okay, make a spellcasting ability check.
Yeah.
The DC is 14.
Can I join Sarah in this charge?
Yeah, if you want.
Awesome.
I'm reading the. I'm not
Nice.
paying attention. I'm reading the stuff.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah. He says, Impediment! His mouth is gone. We got our last little guy out here who's going to attack out. Another hit. That's a natural 20 to hit Kane.
Ooh,
I'm
Because he
going
was running out.
to respond with a Langlock.
I've also switched my wand, so I cannot landlock. Thank you.
Actually, hold on.
Oh no.
Can I?
They are now within 60 feet because they've all moved
So-
forward.
So whenever I was initially attacked, I was going to react. But
You did react by casting Protego.
yeah, I understand.
Okay.
So
Are they
Astrid-
still up?
yeah, are they still up?
Of course they are. They're older students.
Oh, they're older students. Oh no. Yeah. So I will. Do I landlock? Is there another thing like landlock? I'm trying to find. I'm still learning these spells.
Langlock is the only
Langlock is the
counter
only
charm.
kind of counter spell, other than
Okay.
Protego, which can end automatically end spells that are like of a lower
Deflected.
quality.
Okay.
You'd have to use your action for Langlock because you used your reaction.
Alex, I would suggest we do full initiative.
No.
No?
Yep. Langlock. I'm just gonna go ahead and landlock. Yeah. So you just Astrid will just yell out landlock without even holding her wand or moving her hands, and attempt to cast it.
Okay, go right ahead and attempt.
I apologize. How do I roll for landlock?
The spell attack,
You
right?
slash attempt. No, slash it. Do you have it?
I've already
locked in?
I have it locked in. Yeah.
Oh, it's a spellcasting ability check. So of
right,
course it's
right.
different than in the book. The way we do it is that you always have to make the check. Now,
Whatever kind of cast. you want.
however, Langlock, you're casting it without them actually casting a spell. So let me quickly look, because this doesn't happen very often.
I thought
You're
Because
casting this
if
before
they're
they're casting a spell.
I thought someone attacked someone.
Oh, someone attacked Kane, yeah.
I
For like a
thought
D2
Yeah.
for a natural 20.
Yeah, but you already used your
Already used
reaction.
your reaction. Yeah.
I can't do nothing. Let's go.
Okay, let's fucking do this.
I will. You know what? I will cast Langlock. I do have it.
Oh,
have
will I
my
survive this
reaction.
round? Fine.
Okay, I'll Langlock you. They're within range now.
Sure.
So we're going to make a contest of spell
Intelligence
casting rolls.
ability. A 19.
You beat me.
Nice.
Oh,
That natural 20 is canceled.
So just to be clear, Alex, 2 people are landlocked now. 2 of those.
Two of
guys
them
That
are
is
Langlock.
correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct. So as you guys have gotten beset by this other team of boys who are now bumbling with like the explosion that happened, the few spells that have been canceled, and you can also hear other fights that are going on elsewhere. Even if you fight these guys, staying here is not a good idea.
I would say. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Hex.
I just wanted to say that I've been reading while they've been fighting to see
I
where
don't-
our
I don't
task
know.
is.
What you're talking?
The scroll,
Oh, the
that's
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, when you said you were reading, I thought you were talking about like the PDF or
Just a
something.
book.
No.
she's pulling us.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it.
I will. Can I use my action to
Is
slug
not
us?
yet. So like he I'm just trying to think, like he just went, we did that contested thing, Kane
I'm about
wasn't
to
hit.
punch somebody.
Kane wanted to run forward. I'm gonna get Kane to do a thing, and then you can do a thing. Kane, you wanna do a thing?
Oh, I'd tell them to clench their teeth, but they don't got mouths. I want to punch them in the face.
Kane just runs up and
Yep.
okay.
Switched my wand because I can't cast landlock now. System
So
bugs.
make a strength check, and then we'll add your proficiency on top of it.
Okay. So
Just
Do
out
you
of
have your
character. we'll
gauntlets
add it.
out?
Your siestas.
17.
Do you have your siestas?
Yes. I have
All right.
the siestas.
So that is definitely actually, I think. Oh, I'll
He's
say this one's
Langlock.
Langlocked. He used his reaction in order to like Langlock other people. So yeah, I'll say that hits.
Yay.
2d10. Let's go.
Yeah, fuck them up. Fuck them up.
Is this one of them ones that failed?
2d10 plus proficiency. Disgusting.
Yeah. My breaking things. 2d10 plus proficiency is just a 3.
His wand turns into gauntlets. James.
Yay! I'm a melee.
17 points of damage.
Jesus.
You punch. This man's name is called Billiam Biggs, and you punch him straight in the face. But he has no mouth right now. It's just, and he hits the ground. Kane's just tanking right in the front.
Take his fucking wand.
Astrid.
Wait,
Your go.
So another quick question. I know you gave Kane his proficiency. I do not want to rules lawyer this, but would he also add his strength?
Or
is that?
I don't know. He should add his strength to the damage.
Yes.
Yeah, he should.
Okay.
I think he did, didn't he? +3?
No.
He didn't.
No.
What are you adding +3 from? What's the
proficiency
+3 from
bonus.
then? I don't think you add proficiency bonus to damage.
Okay, then that
You
would
add
be
that to hit.
Okay.
Okay, so instead of 17, that
It'd be
is
19.
a
19.
To hit is strength plus proficiency, and then damage is just
damage
the
is
strength.
plus
So that would have been a dirty 20 to hit him,
And then
and
19
then
damage.
a 19 for damage. Either way,
19.
fuck.
Yep, just
He's
wanted to
fucked
make
up.
sure. Yep, just wanted to make sure.
Get
Okay.
fucked.
I'm glad.
So
This is the person who- so thank you.
Astrid will look at the group. Is there anyone still up?
They're all still
Except one.
conscious. Yeah.
So there's 2 more, I assume.
Well, they're all conscious.
There's 3.
One of
There's
them's
3 in
on the
total.
ground.
They're all conscious.
One's on the ground now.
One's on the ground. Okay.
You guys have definitely turned the tide back on them.
I'm going to Sluggus Eructo with subtle casting, so it just looks like Asher's just staring at them, and then Sluggus Eructo to.
You have wandless?
Yeah, I have superior wandless.
Sweet, yeah. So it's just you're just stare at them, and it'll happen.
Yep.
It's a roll to hit, right? I think.
Make a ranged spell attack. Yep, on a hit it takes. Yep. Okay. I haven't done this before. How do I do this? Do I just need to roll basically?
You can do slash spell attack.
Yeah, slash spell attack, or go to the website and click on spell attack.
Got it, spell attack, and then just type, or do I just hit spell attack?
You just hit spell
So
attack.
are you on the website or
27.
Discord?
I'm on Discord.
Okay.
27.
Yeah, so it's just slash spell attack enter.
And then I'm also going to add another meta magic into this. To
you already did subtle, so there's only one other meta magic that can be done at the same time.
Okay, then instead of subtle, it would be twinned. And target 2 of them.
Okay, I'll langlock you with that final reaction.
Yeah, go ahead and try.
And I forgot to say something.
That is a 14. The spell's level is 2, which would be a DC 12.
So
You're langlocked.
That's fine. Wait. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's all 3 reactions now taken. Yep. Sarah and Alessandra, you guys haven't done anything.
So there's 3 guys. I don't know if Impedimenta is the best thing right now. I can save that for later.
Oh yeah, you did do something.
No, I was.
You did the Impedimenta.
I was supposed to, but
they tried to langlock your Impedimenta, and I langlocked the langlock.
No. I tried to move up to them. They tried to cast Incarcerus. I langlocked that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So
they tried to hit me, and then I
I
forgot
haven't
to
actually
bonus.
cast anything
Sarah?
yet. By the way, yeah. So
Sarah, go ahead.
Yeah. So there's 3 of them. There's trees nearby, right?
Totally. You're in a forest.
Yeah. So I'm going to do something funny.
Okay.
I'm going to on one of them, the one that looks the weakest, I guess, physically.
Sure.
I'm
Billiam, who's on the ground with a bloody lip.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Depulso on them, and then as he hits, and I'm gonna cast Depulso at like a 45-degree angle, so he gets smacked into a tree, and as he hits the tree, I'm going to quicken Apoximize on him.
Oh shit!
I like it. I like it a lot. Depulso. So Depulso, you make a +8 strength check.
Yep, I know.
Just roll d20 +8.
Yep,
huh?
I got it. I got you.
You make it at advantage.
Yep, I know.
And he fucking failed. That's a 5 on the die. There's no way.
Okay, so that's I can't even fail that. So.
Yeah, you can't even you could get that one. So still roll it.
All right. If I get 2 nat ones, I will let you know, Alex.
Oh, true. It would have to be 2 nat ones. What is that, like a 1% chance or something?
Wait. unexpected. Oh, wait. Roll 2d20.
Hey, H1 plus 8.
Yeah, it's a 21.
Either way.
Yeah.
Not 2 nat 1, so we're good.
Yeah, so he gets launched and he gets stuck in a tree about 30 feet above the ground or whatever. I don't know exact distance. But
he gets to make a. He fails his strength check, so he just. He hits a tree nearby. And kind of like his clothes get stuck onto it. You ever see someone on like the Velcro walls? Like that's him right now, just trying to get off. His friends are starting to get up and starting to run. Alessandra, are you doing anything?
Or run away or run towards?
They're running away.
I'm gonna bonus action Bombarda.
Okay.
Because I have the Durmstrang thing.
Uh-huh.
Spell attack. Boop. 11.
$11 does not hit.
Okay. Then with my action, I am going to what the fuck is it called? Engorgio Cane.
Nice.
So Kane there gets even bigger. Whoa.
Big boy.
Yeah. I need a big boy.
I am the biggest boy.
All right. And with that, yeah, you can hear like his friends down below, like, oh shit, this guy's not playing fair. They're running out, and William's like, someone help me.
Punch
One
him
of them's
into the tree.
going to cast.
Alex, just
He currently has it.
the guy who's stuck to the tree, he'd be like 10 feet at least above the ground, not on the ground.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And one of his friends will cast out Relatio as the thing ends. And that is wisdom save something? Yeah, he's good. He is suddenly ripped off of a tree. There's like a large bit of bark that's still connected to his back, and he like scrambles onto his feet and is running away. Kane, I will mark him as having. You have an opportunity attack against him.
Oh, opportunity attack, you said?
Take his fucking wand.
Take his wand, Kane. Don't.
I am. I'm gonna hit him, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action because I haven't used it yet.
So
to
his wand is currently in his possession. Do you have martial arts?
I do.
Kane, this is our plan. We are taking everyone's
Dude,
wands
disarm.
so they can't compete.
Yep. Can't fight. You don't got no wand. So to hit is plus. There you go. That's the proper to hit. 19 to hit him.
Okay, so you're doing a grapple check.
No, this is just a punch. This is my opportunity.
He has to hit them
So
first.
I have to hit
when
them
you
first.
hit a creature with an unarmed strike on your turn, you can try to grapple the target as a bonus action. So it's a hit him. Yeah, it's a hit him first. A 19 hits.
And then
Remember, you have advantage on strength checks.
I do have advantage on strength checks. I don't know if that affects anything.
An attack roll is not considered a strength check,
but the
I'm
grapple
pretty sure.
is. But the
Oh, for the
grapple is.
grapple.
The grapple
one.
is, though, yeah.
Grapple
Yeah.
is, yeah. 18 to hit him, for damage on him. So this is the same guy I punched in the face.
Yeah, he's real low on hit points now. So you hit him. As a bonus action, you can try to grapple the target.
Yes. So,
Add 1d4 to that damage. Because of
1d4?
Engorgio.
Okay,
Yeah.
I forgot.
Because
Okay,
you're
so
huge.
then
Yeah.
there's so much going on now. Now I feel like a barbarian. So that's 20 damage.
He's yelling to his friends.
20 damage, and then it's athletics check to grapple.
Athletics, and he's gonna make a dex.
And you have advantage on the grapple.
Highest 1, and then I think that's correct. Oh, those are both terrible rolls, but it's
There's a 17.
I will give
So
you a subscriber's advantage.
If you give advantage, he already has advantage.
Yeah,
If he can roll one more time, you can try rolling one more time.
One more time. Will it work?
Oh,
It doesn't.
come on.
Yeah, he's able to scramble out of the way as you kind of punch him in the back, and he is able to run as far as he can.
still got
I
it.
would
You
like
still
to
almost
cast
dead.
with Distant Sagittario at 2nd level
Dear
on the
God.
guy running away.
Crazy man! You can hear him yelling out. Sagittario 2nd level?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 arrows.
We're just gonna.
Out of character question, what was the spell
Yeah.
used to make Kane big?
Engorgio.
Engorgio.
Thank you.
I was always
Hold
big,
on.
but now I'm
Spell
big as boy.
attack. I get 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Spell attack number 1 is a 24, and number 2 is a 13. Or 26
Protego
was it?
automatically ends both.
Protego on a 26?
Yes. It's a 2nd level spell.
Oh.
Yep. And he has a +4 proficiency bonus. Because he's an older kid. Alright. So he casts out Protego behind him. And these green arrows streak out toward him in range. One of them just kind of like streaking past him over his shoulder. Shit! He turns around. He can see one heading straight for his fucking face. And he is able to hit that away. And the Slytherin boys rush off into the forest, completely scared shitless from you guys.
Alessandra is going to look at the group and say, we have to find running water. We have to go against the river in the forest.
You can hear another explosion not too far away, and fire reads up into the sky. You're still in the starting area.
We'll keep going.
So out of character question again, if you don't mind.
Mhm.
How does ancient rune casting work? I know it says it needs a minute to prepare, but I was wondering if I could prepare a spell on hand. And I'd understand if I can't cast any other spells while I'm holding this rune spell.
Yes, you can do that because that would be essentially like... I just gotta turn this down. That would be essentially like readying an action, and then you're just like holding that spell. So you've used the minute to make it subtle. What it does is it makes it a subtle spell without using
Meta
the
magic.
meta
And I
magic at
also
all.
cast my wisdom. I think you add a wisdom modifier. I think that's why I took ancient runes.
That's when you're attempting spells.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will just since we're disengaging from those from the Slytherins, I'm going to go ahead and
Well, the Slytherins disengage from you.
well, yeah, of course, they're terrified. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare a Langlock with ancient runes.
Okay,
Can you
what's
walk
the
and do that?
Yeah. What's
Cool, good to
the what's the like trigger for you casting it?
I mean, I don't have to say anything, and I don't have to do any somatic, so I guess it would just be kind of.
It's
Are
like,
you looking?
when this happens, I do this. That's what a readied action
That causes
is.
it to
So
Okay.
what is the when what happens? Then you'll
Okay.
cast Langlock. What is it?
What am I allowed to use as a readied action?
So
as
as an example, it would be like, I want to shoot down any bird I see in my path. The first time I see a bird, I will ready my action to cast Bombarda at it.
I will use it if a creature I see as hostile casts a spell at anyone in the party.
All right.
So
You got
any creature or being I see as hostile casts a spell at us.
Okay. I don't know
And
if you
Darth.
need it right now, but it is good to know how reaction casting works. So as
I
for
have
everybody,
beasts and stuff, so yeah. Thank you.
are we leaving this area?
Yeah,
We gotta go.
100%. Continue to go wherever we have to go.
Just get the fuck out as far into the forest as you can get.
I would
Ow,
also like, as we're
trees.
walking, I'd like to arithmancy cast
Running,
the bag of holding spell on the bag that I have.
That's a full-on ritual as per shown.
It is a ritual, so I would have to
later.
stop to do that.
You'd have to stop and
Okay. I'll do it
make
later
like a
then.
circle and like do a bunch of stuff.
Let's go. I'll blow the tree. No. I'm not gonna blow the trees, but I will part the trees because I'm big, and just make us a nice even path.
Yeah, part those trees.
Part the trees.
Don't blow.
Could you say that Kane's handling the wood.
He's doing so well. So
I
Kane,
see you're used to handling wood.
I built my tree in wood.
you rush forward as far as you can, and it's probably after about 10 or so minutes of running through the forest, you can hear those distant, like, fighting noises starting to cease. They become, like, more and more distant, and you can find a smattering of old rocks in this rocky portion of the forest that you can find a little bit of cover from. You duck inside of there and regroup. And I'll get new music for everybody.
Is that a good time to take a break, maybe?
Oh, actually, it is a perfect time to take a break. You're absolutely right. I should have. So that's where we'll take our break. We'll come back in 10 minutes.
Bye, y'all.
Awesome.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the horde, the people
We have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Welcome back, everybody. I'll just take my hat off because I got this on my hat again.
He's not the hat head.
No, I got hat hair.
Hat hair?
Hat.
Ugh.
Good job, guys. We fucked those kids up real quick.
Yeah, they said no permanent damage. Concussions do not count as permanent damage.
Oh, I can't hear.
No permanent disability.
Why can't I hear?
Because he muted his tab.
I had a question about that. Is college you considered permanent?
Permanent disability.
Yeah, that's technically a fucking disability. You can't do shit.
No, it's not.
No,
it makes your shoes melt into the ground.
That's
What's
like
the
being
cheap one?
Nolan blind.
Oh, densagio? That's not a disability either.
Okay. I was thinking about that.
I learned something new.
It is permanent, but it can be reversed. It's not permanent disability.
That would be perfect to fuck up people.
Yeah, no, it's more like, oh, you're gonna do this, or I'm going to cut your finger off. That's permanent disability. You know?
I was gonna threaten to punch that guy into the tree more if he didn't quit. But he got out.
You're gonna get fucked up anyways. They're pretty weak.
So I have one question outside of character.
They just rolled really
I know
bad.
a lot.
Yeah.
Nolan's wand or Nolan's staff. That lets
Stave,
him stave. That lets him see.
It doesn't let him see.
He has a spell that does that.
He has a spell that allows him to see at times. That he
about.
developed himself. He's the only caster of it. And secondly, it's just like a walking stick, like any blind person may have.
Yep.
Nolan can see. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Anyway.
He's not blind.
I guess I'll have to get with Nolan and learn that. I more or less wanted to know what that spell was. But I will get with... If Asher ever has a purpose to get with Nolan and learn that. Outside of character, I'd be interested.
He is the creator of that spell, so you wouldn't find it anywhere else.
Nice.
Yeah, but you can't be taught spells by other students.
Fuck.
That doesn't mean that I can't teach you it. You guys aren't able to. Doesn't mean I can't. I'm a DM. I get to control that in that way.
I get to break the rules.
Why can't I tutor people? If Janice can tutor people and raise their grades, why can't I tutor people and have them have spells?
That's
if it takes downtimes for both of us.
Completely just for balance purposes.
Nice.
Completely.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Makes sense.
Okay.
Right.
Where are we?
We
we have just found the rocks right now, where you guys kind of get into like a little nook where you guys are able to like peek up and look around at the rest of the forest. But if you sit down in the middle of them, then you're pretty well covered in most directions.
The first thing Alessandra does is read the sheet to everybody. It says, follow against the flow, a winding snake to tread, and within its embrace, a conundrum will be outspread. Be careful, for not easy will be its traversal.
Inspiration to Hex for reading that in character.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, I have keen mind, so I always know where north is.
Yep, same.
Just know where north is. The sun sets in the east and goes in the west. That's actually not right.
Not exactly.
It's okay.
You're also in the woods. You're not seeing the sun.
Okay.
Kane says this in character.
Well, who needs
inspiration for in character? Kidding.
I take this as we have to find a river.
And you've been in here a lot. Do you know where a river is?
Well, there's like 15 rivers. It depends on which one you want. The most snake-like river. I may know where it's at. Would I know where the most snake-like river would be at?
Probably not. Not directly. You might have an idea. it would require a check.
What check would that be?
That would be, if you're remembering a past, that would be a history of magic check.
Not, of course, it's history of magic. My favorite class.
I think I'm the only one else who's been in the Forbidden Forest during like magical creatures check class last year. Can I also make this check?
No, because magical creatures class has never gone to the river.
Okay.
Oh, a 6. It's in a direction.
Kane, you mostly just go to your place and then go back. It's not like you like walk around the forest a bunch.
Yeah, I think the deepest I've gone in was with Astrid.
Hey.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
You set yourself up.
Fucking hell.
Damn, I'm beating Billy. Damn.
This game is wild.
This game.
Sorry, loves.
Can anyone turn into an animal? What is that word in English? Animagus, that word.
No.
No? Okay. I was going to say if someone had a flying one, they could like fly over the forest and like check.
I could cast Avis, maybe, but I don't know if that would work.
The dragon. Wait, does your dragon have wings? I can't remember. Does Pickles have wings?
Yes, he has wings.
Pickles does have wings.
Pickles, lead us to victory.
Pickles will kind of like look at his name being called, and I'm just gonna do a funny little roll here. Hold on. All right, that didn't work. Yeah, perform a custom roll. Thanks.
Exclamation point
Exclamation
R.
R.
Exclamation point R.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the best way to do like a little custom roll, really quick.
The dragon will kind of
R space 1d20 plus whatever.
I was just running a funny gag to see if the dragon would notice you or not. And the dragon will see that you called its name and kind of like start. And Alex, I assume that Pickles is allowed to fly.
Oh yeah, totally.
Cool.
He has,
so Pickles will fly towards you.
30 feet of flying speed.
Yep.
All right, little boy. Boy, girl, dragon thing. I don't know. You have to lead us to. You gotta fly up and find the water. The water.
Can I?
Shriek?
Can Pickles fly up in the air and try and do like a perception check for water?
Yeah, I'm trying to find you the stat block for Pseudo Dragon. My stat block for Pseudo Dragon.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
I know a chat that's in. I just need to find that chat because I have like 100 chats.
Yeah, no worries.
Would
it be one of the okay?
Found the chat. Flail, snail, small stone tallow, pseudo dragon. So this one specifically is supposed to be for an Antipy and Opali. So it's don't worry about the skills or the dark or the limited invisibility. Get rid of all that. But the bite and flame breath is the same, and so is the speed. So
and the
I'm
stat block?
sending it to you now.
Thank you.
Yeah. The overall like strength, dex, that kind of thing.
Awesome.
Just, I would say yours has advantage with hiding in tall grass or like other foliage, green foliage.
As a green dragon.
We have. Oh, they're multiplying.
There we go.
Okay.
I got rid of the other one. It's still there. Sunday nights.
Here, I'll just add you.
Now.
Okay. Shoot, all right. I will attempt to do a perception check with him.
So
up in the air.
He has advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
Fantastic.
And
would you prefer this
he has
to be
a +1 wisdom?
Okay, so it'd be a +1. Do you prefer investigation or perception for the water?
Perception.
Okay. Go ahead and re-roll.
For the water.
Let me roll the other one real quick.
Yeah, it's advantage. Yeah.
I'll give us subscribers advantage.
Oh, you giving my dragon subscribers advantage?
Fuck yeah. We're gonna get lost.
Is there anything I can add as, its handler?
You'll need to look into the Magic Zoologist subclass. I know that he has a higher than average hit points. He has certain skill proficiencies that you get to add. Yeah.
Okay. I will take a look at that after this roll and just make sure I didn't miss anything. 9 total.
So he goes flying up. He goes quite high up above the tree line. You can see him kind of circle around at the distance. You guys wait for a while, and he will return. And he does not signal to you a direction.
So I'll say, does anyone have a map?
No one is given a map.
Astrid would like to attempt a survival check to look for signs of or be on the lookout for water.
Just travel and find the water?
Maybe you'll at least want a direction, right?
Yeah. Just can I go ahead and do a survival?
I will help out with this.
You kind of already did do something. I want to throw to someone else if
apologies. Yep.
Want to assist.
Okay. Can I do investigation for to see where the other groups have gone?
I would say no, because you're not currently around any other groups.
Okay.
In the whole hullabaloo, 15 minutes ago, if you followed after a group, that would be one thing, but you're on your own.
Is there any direction that, does the air, can we identify a smell of water, possibly? In the air?
That would be a part of somebody making a survival check. We just have to agree on who does that.
Who has a survival check? I don't think
If I were to give it a number, I would say I have a +5.
Yeah, that's good.
On a scale of 1 to 20, I'm 5 good.
On a scale of 1 to 20, I'm 8 good.
On a scale of 1 to 20, I'm 3 good, but I have advantage. So, yeah.
Oh, you have advantage on survival?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Are you sure about that? Why?
Because I cast point me not to get lost. I don't know how.
Oh.
It doesn't give you advice. I don't.
I would like to assist Alessandro.
But often grants advantages on wisdom survival checks to not get lost.
Sim, you can absolutely do that. Alessandra, you would have advantage on whatever check you wish to make.
I will try survival. Boop.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
God damn
okay.
It.
Looking at your follow against the flow, winding snake to tread. Probably a river. Within its embrace, a conundrum will be outspread. Be careful. Not easy shall be its traversal. Look around. Get a better lay of the land, Alessandra. Sim helps you, pointing out higher ground in the north, and you look for signs of water. Kind of low-lying areas is where you would want to go, as well as more moisture, like groundwater will definitely help you. You guys travel outward for a little while until you come upon a small, I'm talking tiny little stream that goes down the hill that you're currently on. Probably a river down that way. You guys climb down the bank here, and Alessandra, so you're the one that is leading us all?
Yeah.
So you got the nat 20 on survival check. That's awesome. Roll me a d10.
Amazing. 1d10. Seven.
7. 1 second. Mm-hmm.
Not 7.
Just to be clear, Sim is still disgusting with mud all over him. And Moving down into the next little area, Alessandra, you step down. You step into something deep. Your boot goes about like 5 feet. Not 5 feet. That's way too far.
I was about
About a
to
whole
say.
foot. I know. About a whole foot down into a large mess of mud. Oh, you can see the water is like kind of pooling in this area and really sinking down into the ground.
Oh, Defodio.
Yeah, you're able to like grab large portions of that mud and throw them elsewhere. Making your next few steps a little bit better. You're able to kick up some odd creature that, as the mud hits the ground, you can see this creature like stick up out of the mud and will turn toward you guys. I think it's immediately intimidated by how many people are here, and it will rush off into the brush.
Ooh, fuck! It already rushed off. Okay.
You want to make a magical creatures check to see what that was?
Of course.
Oh, there's Jimmy.
And then let me add 1d4 to that. And I need to add the extra 3.
You know that creature?
Yeah, I know a bunch of creatures in here. That was Jimmy.
That is a 36 total.
That was Jimmy.
That was Bob, actually.
With a 36, that is a cousin of the Dug Bog, and this instead is a mud bog. They like to hang out in very, very deep mud, sticking their faces up and waiting for small creatures to cross across it, and then they snap out at them. They're about the size of a small house cat, and they kind of look lizard-like with brown features.
You should have seen what I saw do to a jackalope recently.
Kind of like a caiman.
Cool.
Their cousins, the Dug Bogs, they end up having flesh that kind of looks wooden, and they act like pieces of driftwood in murky areas.
Can I notice if there's any more mud bogs in the area?
If you want to stick around for a second and look around, yeah, you can try.
Well, as the group is kind of traversing, I don't want to take up more time than we have to.
You would have to take up time if you're going to go looking through them.
Then
be like, everyone, wait a second. I want to just see if there's something here.
No.
Okay. Your choice.
Wait, I mean, would I see any benefit to these? Having one of these?
I don't know.
Okay, Astrid would want to stay here and grab one.
People good to do that?
No one's objecting.
I was gonna say we could stay and get one, but we also got the task to do.
You have 4 days to complete it. It's probably gonna be quite the time taken to walk there.
It's 4 days. Do you think you can tame it?
Not
just that. You guys have been already traveling for about an hour until you get to this point. So you guys might be, I don't know, in for a 10-minute break.
Yeah, let's just take a moment. Look, it'll be fine.
All right, you could find Bob, but that was Jimmy that ran off, not Bob. Bob's probably still here.
Well, that's fine. Okay.
We are taking 10 minutes. I am going to cast my Bag of Holding.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So you have a bag? Oh, yes, you do. The one that
I have
the thing provided for you. Okay.
That is now. I am using arithmancy. Do I add am I using the intelligence, or would it just be my charms modifier?
Unless you have the spell locked in. Okay, you cast it in arithmancy. Then I'll allow you to attempt it with arithmancy too.
Okay. Sunday afternoon.
So it'll be 11 minutes for you.
And
I'll just Accio brew.
18, so that is successful.
Is it? Yeah, I believe it is. Okay. So I'll come back to you soon. Astrid, people, you can see some like old rocks that are over here. Some people decide to plop down on them. It's hot outside. Luckily, there's lots of shade being in the forest, but in the brighter sections, the sun hits you, and with its rays, it just like kind of almost sears the skin. Astrid, this is a perfect place to find mud bogs. I'll allow you to make me a perception check first.
Dirty 20.
Nice. You know the best thing is that mud bogs, they stay really like still where they are. The easiest way to identify them is you can sometimes, if you're very keen with your eyes, you can see little scales. And as you're standing in the mud, just kind of like scanning the area, you can hear the sound of insects kind of like buzzing in the brush down here. You can see swarms of gnats in the light, and you see something slightly peeking up out of the mud. You can see a little squirrel right now at the edge of the muddy area, and it is sitting right at the bank there. You can see it's like eating something, and you see this little lizard-like head peek up. You can see it like move through the mud, and the mud it's able to easily part through the long tail like an alligator. What do you do?
I'm going to attempt to. Fuck. I don't know the best way to go about this, but I guess I'll learn that. I would just like to try and catch it, basically.
With your hands?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a grapple.
Do you
attack.
need assistance with that?
I've assumed that if I was to get your assistance, it would get spooked away.
It would probably already leave at that point. Yeah,
basically.
we're right here in the moment.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Make an athletics check.
Athletics? God, I'm so ass at this.
Take my
I rolled shit. No, dude, it got a 2.
Yeah, I got a 2.
Which is hilarious. So that means when it comes to a grapple check, that is like, that's a stalemate. So you like, yeah, jump forward. You grab onto hit. You can hear it like let out like a little screech. And it's going to immediately start flipping its tail, trying to go into a roll. You're there trying to hold on to it, and you get flipped onto your back. Astrid is like rolling around in the mud. Everyone else can see maybe like 20 feet away Astrid rolling in the mud right now, yelling. Make a magical creatures check to try to soothe it.
Go Astrid!
The squirrel runs away.
Okay.
Oh no, I wanted it as a pet.
19 total.
With a 19, then you like hold it and you like kind of hold it close to you. And you kind of like give it like a really big. Yeah,
like you
you're like laying in the mud right now. You like grab some mud and like rub it on its body. And you're able to stand up. There's like a slick sound as you pull away from the mud. You stand up with a big grin on your face, and you've got this mud bog. Let me show you so you have an idea of what a dug bog looks like. It looks about the same. Dug bog. Of course, they made them way cooler in Hogwarts Legacy. But this is what a mud bog looks like. Sending in discussion.
Ooh. I basically just have a baby gator.
Yeah, basically. Little caiman.
Do I know if this is like the size they reach? This is about the max size they reach?
They can get bigger. The mud bogs, they tend to get to be the size of about a dog when they're like adults.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They end up like like they don't grow up like that. Like they're nice and slender when they're young, and they kind of like balloon out as they get bigger.
Lovely.
Looking a little more like large toads. Let me show you the Dug Bog, at least from the video game. They get much more ugly here.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah. So they kind of balloon as they get bigger.
I love it. Can't wait.
Nothing but muscle on those things.
I want one. I get the next magical creature.
You can make a request. If you give me... if you give me 10 galleons, I'll tame this for you.
Oh no, you don't need to tame it for me. I just call the next magical creature we see. I'll figure it out. Can't beat muscle.
I feel like Kane's like saying this while he's like eating a bit of his jerky. Like,
It's delicious.
So I have to spend 8 hours attempting to basically persuade this to befriend me.
exactly.
So I'm just going to be holding it for a long time.
If you feed it, it's even easier.
Easy. I'll look at Kane. Hey, Kane. Can I have your help? I need food for this.
Well,
It likes small creatures. They're
Silly
small
gave you that, Kane.
rodents.
small creatures. The only small creature I have is a hedgehog, but I'm not giving you Hermes.
I'm asking if you'll help me gather some.
Catch small creatures?
He also has his trail mix.
Which is for us.
You're not taking Billy's trail mix, no.
When you struck by...
You can have the canned food in my bag. That's fine.
I'm looking to see if there's any like cantrips I can use just to like kill it and feed. I'm just gonna
kill a small animal to feed.
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna kill small animals to feed.
I mean, you'd have to find a small animal first.
Yeah,
I think, and that's like a way bigger of a thing. So you might want to wait until you like take a camp for the night.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Yep, sounds fair. Thank you.
You can
I
like,
think we
you're
should
going
get
in
a
my
move
bag,
on.
little guy.
I agree.
Huh?
I think
Alessandro, what were you saying?
That we should get a move on.
I agree. Let's go.
Sim, Alessandro says that, and you're almost done. Everyone else can see Sim, who has set up like a little area down with like a little mat. He has drawn over all like the runes on this map. He has his bag in the center of it, and he's currently sitting down, either on his knees, crisscross applesauce, however you want to sit. And
He's going to be on his knees?
And he is using his wand to cast Capacious Extremis. The bag currently is like floating and softly moving in the center of the space. Runes from the ground start to glow, and one of the runes will go up onto the bag, and then another one will go onto the bag again. He's still in the process.
Okay, I suppose we will wait until Simalion is done.
Do you think he'll get mad at me? Well, if Sim's going to take, do you think they'll get mad at me if I do say Accio Broom?
How would they
You're too
know?
far.
I'm always too far.
You're hours into the forest.
Oh, damn. But I know where it's at.
How does Accio work?
Accio, you can upcast to, so then it can be anything within 100 feet, and it is much farther than 100 feet.
Upcast to level 4. No, I guess I can't. No. I guess we're just on the lookout.
Am I able to Accio something that someone explains to me?
Tell me what it is, and then I'll see if you're thinking of it right or not.
So if I was to Accio and then extended spell for meta, or yeah, I think it's
you
extended.
Mean distance spell? Extend is duration.
Yeah, it would be distance. It would be a distance spell. Never mind. I don't have distance.
Just remember something. Alex, would pit vipers be considered small creatures? That small?
Yes. I think they're considered tiny.
Oh, Ashton, I have food.
And do you really want to use a 3rd level spell right now?
Not right now, but like when we go down to camp, I can get food for the creature. I just know.
It'll kill a snake. Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%. I'm ready.
All right, I got food for him, just for later on. But we really should. Sim,
There's
how
a flash of blue light, and the bag will drop onto the ground, Sin, in front of you.
Kane, give me your bag.
Why my bag?
Because you're taking this one.
Okay. Here's
Any
your bag,
ones
here's
you
my
get
bag.
grabbed, throw them in here. They won't be able to get it out unless
Wait,
they
hold on. Let me
dispel
pull
it.
my ukulele off the side. Okay. Okay. And all right.
You can take
So
all
wait,
your stuff out.
did you say if I grab people's wand, just throw them in here?
Yes.
Okay. Then I can get
What does
mad at
that
us for
bag
having
hold?
these things.
A lot.
I kind of gesture to the creature I have in my hand. Could I?
I'm
Does
pretty
it?
sure it would die.
It has an internal capacity of basically a large crate.
And does it? Is it
Does
just
it have
a?
air?
Yeah.
I do think that wands are more important in this fight than to have your creature in the bag. No offense.
I can make one tomorrow.
Okay. It just. All right.
Simalion,
Yes.
you promised to hold my hand.
Wait,
Can you
what?
clean me up first, please?
Okay, I will. I have to attempt Scourgify. I have it done once.
All right.
That is so fucking cute. How did you?
What the heck?
Mm.
Is that Mid Journey? What the fuck is that?
Aha!
You're welcome.
Is that Mid Journey?
No, I think it's my AI thing.
Yeah, it's Addie's AI thing.
Oh.
No
A
way.
male to female girl with brown hair, brown eyes, covered in mud with a baby gator in her hands. Forest background.
That's so fucking cool, man.
I know. I'm good at this stuff sometimes. I'm all about the flavor. You should show it to the stream.
Wow. Yeah, I will. I totally
This
will.
is like so. You would see quickly as we went into this event that Astrid took off all this special stuff that was given to her, and essentially brought, if this would be allowed, essentially brought her own like foraging gear that she would normally go out into foraging with.
Whatever.
Yeah, cool. I'll take the negatives as for not having the leather armor.
Well, no one got positives, so you're completely fine. No one got leather armor.
Lovely.
Just leather jacket.
Lovely.
And when Alessandra casts Scourgify, she does it in Russian because that's how she learned the spell in. So he is cleaned up.
You know, it's crazy. I've completely forgot, but I have fire resistant armor on as well that I got during Halloween.
You did.
Disgusting.
You did.
I completely forgot I had that shit.
We definitely stole that off a dead body.
I totally did.
We don't talk about it.
Thank you. And then I'll grab Alessandra's hand with my right hand. You would notice that there isn't as much strength coming from this hand, as it is wrapped up in bandages.
I like a man with scars. It is okay. And we will continue in the forest.
Aww. That's nice.
What does that make me?
Damn, Kane trying to get on the Alessandra train. Kane
I'm on
getting
everyone's train. Everyone's friends with me.
Yeah?
I just have a girlfriend. You can make jokes. You just can't.
You can look, you just can't touch.
All right, we gotta go.
Alessandra is leading us all a little bit deeper into the forest. And it's not long until you can see a kind of dark dip straight down, a huge erosion that leads at the bottom of the hill to a little raging river. The river itself is rocky. It has large stones that dot along its sides and its interior, and you can see little sort of white water rapids flowing down from ahead of you to behind you. trees on either side, and it has kind of carved into the dirt, creating a cliffside on its left and right hand sides.
All right, what are we looking for, Alessandra?
Okay, it says to follow against the flow, so
We'll walk up and I'll just put my hand in the water to see what the flow is,
Oh,
which way the flow's
You
going.
can't just walk up; it's down a cliff.
Oh, I apologize. Yep.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
we can visibly see which direction it's flowing in, right? It's not like
Mhm.
calm.
Yep. You can see which direction it's flowing in, absolutely.
So we're on top of a cliff that goes and that.
Let
leads
me
down
show
to
you.
Okay.
Let me show you what I'm kind of thinking of here. I'll grab a picture.
Is there a large amount of water at the bottom of this cliff?
Throw a rock and find out.
The river would be deeper than something like this. Quite a bit deeper. Maybe that one has like a bunch of Shutterstock stuff on it. I'm trying to find a good picture of what I'm looking for. That one's very close.
How deep we talk?
Because I see it in my mind's eye. But how do I explain it? Yeah, I think this is the best one I'll find. Here you go. So there's kind of these like wide cliff sides on either side. The river is much wider than the one in the picture. That one's like a tiny little sort of stream. But yeah, this kind of large dips down.
Can we see which way it flows?
Rock. Yeah, you can see.
Okay.
It flows up like northeastward.
We'll follow the flow.
Do we need to be by the river
Against
or
the
in the
flow.
river?
Oh, against the.
Do we need to be in by the river, Alessandra?
It says, and within its embrace, a conundrum will be outspread. So I don't know if we need to be in its embrace or not.
Astrid will take that as enough to be, maybe I'm gonna go down to the water, and she'll kind of begin to jump off, and then cast,
I don't think we can like fucking swim down it though, right? Like we can't swim up the fucking river.
We have to. We're going against.
You
the flow.
could walk up the river. Is what I'm saying. Is like it's rocky enough. You could try to walk along its side, and like you'd be entering into the river and going out of it. It would just be you'd be traversing upriver. That's all.
Would it be considered hard terrain?
In the water.
It would be considered difficult terrain. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to be in the water. We just have to go alongside of it.
Didn't they say something about difficulty traveling, Alessandro?
For not easy will it be to traverse? Yes.
I think it's great. I think we gotta follow it.
And as you know, as this conversation is happening, Astrid's kind of just looking towards all of you and kind of just pushes off her back, falling down the ravine, and will cast Arresto momentum on all 5 of us. And she just.
I'm not jumping in. I'm gonna stay on the ledge.
If my friend jumps off a cliff, I'm jumping too.
We're here to have fun. Alessandra, come on.
Do you know the spell, or are you attempting the spell?
I know the spell. It's already cast.
Well, you have to fall first before you can cast it.
Yeah, I've already been falling. Choose up to 5 creatures. A falling creature's rate of descent. Okay, yeah. So it has to be
all
a
have
falling
to be falling.
At the
Yeah,
same
you have to be at the same time. You do it for yourself though, so you can hop down, whoa, and you cast out Arresto momentum, and you kind of like you don't hit the ground, but rather it's like there's a large air cushion. And you can kind of skid down the side without hitting the ground before landing perfectly on your feet at the rocky bottom.
So as a mechanic, Arresto momentum, but for RP, Pickles was kind of helping her glide a little bit.
He was like grabbing your like back and then like flapping.
Basically.
Can I throw a rock into the water and try and gauge how deep it is?
Yeah, you jump down with her, right?
Yeah, I'll jump down a little left, but I'm just gonna aim for the water.
The water itself, when you like throw a rock down in it, there's a large and it seems to change depths quite a bit. There are some sections where it is probably up to a normal person's shoulders, and other times where it's up to like knees.
Oh, those are bad waters to jump into, but we're already going for it.
But there's plenty of rocky terrain next to it and whatnot that you guys could like hop up and go across and like yeah. There just might be some times that you need to enter the river, but other than that, you can go up it.
Okay. I suppose we all start heading up, right? Unless anyone wants to do anything different.
Well, who's down at the river? We only have Alice. No, we already have Astrid and Kane, who actually went down. Sim stayed up on the top.
Would I be able to follow the bank with them?
You could try. Yeah, it wouldn't be really a very straight path with the river.
Okay.
You'd be having your own troubles.
All right, I'll jump down.
Okay.
We should all jump down at the same time, so we only use one spell.
Well, if you had said something before you jumped, we would have been able to.
It's like I gave you the opportunity, huh?
I didn't use a spell. I just jumped it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slide down.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Can I glacier a wet rock so Sim slides a little funnier?
So if we're not using rest of momentum and you're sliding down, make me an acrobatics check.
That's not good.
Nice, a 7.
A 20 for me.
Honestly, expect it.
14.
Nice. Nat 20 for Sarah.
Sim got a 7. So Sim, for him, as he's like trying to skid down the side of this rocky terrain, you kind of like hit a rock on your way down that sends a jolt up your body. You kind of careen forward, and the last few feet or so, Sim is going to tumble. And Sim kind of lands half into the water.
This
Sim,
really
you good?
isn't your element, Sim, isn't it?
That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Can I have Scourgified anything in front of me to not take damage?
Do you mean Spongify?
Spongify, yeah.
This was completely unexpected when it happened. I'll allow you to make a sleight of hand check to see how quick you are at, while you're falling.
At those. Yeah, an 18.
All right. So that'll negate all damage. You can regain that 5 hit points. And you just kind of boing, boing, boing. You hit the ground like it's a large mattress a few times until you hit the riverbank and you're out of like the spell's range because it's only like a 10-foot area, and then you hit ground. But at that point, it's not far enough to actually take damage.
Oh, and I'm gonna use my bracelet here as well because I forgot to. 1d8 additional.
Yep, you can use an action, gain 1d8 hit points. There. Yeah, 4 temporary hit points added on top. Okay.
Sarah!
Everyone's down? Sarah?
Yeah, I got a nat 20.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, Sarah, after Sim biffs it, Sarah just like does the exact same thing, hitting the ground and just like skids down like she's surfing.
Legolas.
And like hits a rock and then like lands like Legolas, yeah. What's Sim doing on the ground?
You alright, Sim? I extend my hand to him.
He'll take it. Yes, I'm fine.
Good.
Again, there isn't a much grip in the right hand when you take it.
Oh, I will help you up more then if there isn't much grip.
Yeah, you can just grab his arm.
Yeah, I will.
Oh.
All right.
Adventure party, we must go.
And we are traversing the river. So I will have everybody make me an acrobatics or an athletics check. It is up to you on how you're doing it. If it's an athletics, that means you're just like trudging through the river. Acrobatics, you're jumping from rock to try to stay outside of it.
God damn, we are rolling.
Just swimming up the river.
I got a
And
15
I'm
for
not going very
acrobatics.
fast.
Nice. 10 for Alessandra. Yeah, Alessandra, you're a little shorter than most people, right?
Yeah, she's like 5'1".
Yeah, so like those little jumps are like jumping across. There's a few times that you like end up slipping back. Sim is able to like grab you and 1 foot like down to the water, making you all wet. Sarah, you're kind of doing the same. There is one time where you and Astrid are trying to hop across the river, and the two of you guys Sarah, I think Astrid actually slips behind you, goes to like grab you to try to pull herself from slipping, but that just pulls you off of it, and the two of you submerge down to the water for a minute before being able to stand up.
Not the best decision. I'm sorry. It was a little selfish of me.
It's all right. It's instinct. I understand.
You look great
I
with
will
your hair wet,
add,
though.
Alessandra, you look amazing. You look like some kind of like water nymph or something in the water. Sarah's got like her hair in front of her face.
Astrid, embracing the mud and the water, just relaxes. I guess I might as well just get cleaned off while I'm here. Can the little gator be swimming around her? And the pickles be swimming too?
You've not yet
tamed
you
it.
have
Yeah.
not yet tamed it, so it'll just fucking swim away.
I'll pull out a little piece of food for it to come back.
Because I'm trudging through the river, could I just catch it if it actually tries to go get away?
Sure, I'll say that because like Astrid's like bag is like, oh my gosh, wait, who's holding the bag?
Me?
Is he in the bag or is he not in the bag?
He's not in the bag.
He's not in the bag.
He's not
I'm
in the
holding
bag.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luckily, Kane, you got 10?
Yeah. So I'm just trudging through this river nice
Kane
and slow.
drops my bag, I am casting
Kane-
Accio.
No, it's not about dropping the bag. Kane has the bag on. Kane is just like trudging through the water, and then you can see behind Kane as he hits like a deeper portion where he's about up to his shoulders. Water starts to enter the bag, and it just becomes like a big,
Oh shit.
like the water's going inside of it. And Kane, you're like finding it a little harder to move. You don't know why. There's like a current pulling you back.
What did you put in this bag? It's so heavy.
It just carries
Astrid,
500 pounds
bet.
of water.
Astrid, you fall into the water. Your little mud bog is going to use this opportunity to run, and he jumps out of your hands and down into the water, using the current, going backwards. Kane, you can see it coming right at you.
Can I grab it? I was right next to Astrid.
Yeah, you could try it. Make an athletics check.
Athletics? Okay.
Yep.
Would I be able to help
Kane can
out
give the help
with
action.
food? Yeah.
Okay.
Kane can give the help action.
Okay.
Okay.
Does help action stop me
13.
from trying to catch it too?
It does, but you guys are working together to do so. It got a 5 on its acrobatics check, so it's like Sarah jumps in front of it. It flips away from you. Kane, you're able to grab it. It tries snapping at you, like throw it away. And Sarah, you catch it and hand it back to Astrid really quick.
Like, there you go. You almost got away.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And Astrid holding it, probably the poor thing probably being spooked is just gonna offer it a piece of food.
It's like so spooked.
I hope I didn't scare
Did our
him.
bag come with rope? Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah.
Yes.
No, I just
your
said
bag did.
I hope I didn't scare him.
I'm sorry if
Your
I
bag
heard
came
it.
with basic survival supplies except for food. It did not come with food.
Astrid, I can make a leash for the little dude if you give me your rope.
Would Astrid know how to make a leash? If Astrid does
I
not,
have
Alessandra
advantage.
will.
Advantage on
I'm really
on
good at it.
rope stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
All
you made
right,
a leash for
if you
Sim,
want,
didn't you?
here you go.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Kane?
I just said you made a leash for Sim, didn't you? You can make one.
Oh, yes, I did.
No.
That is correct.
No.
I'll take one.
Uh-uh.
Can I? I'll take a leash, please. And she'll hand you some rope.
Okay.
Alessandra,
And
show
it
us
was
your work with
survival,
knots.
right?
It is survival. You have advantage. This is going to help you in 7th year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it gonna help
18.
him 7th year, Alex?
7th year, we get into the adult content. So.
Yeah, you fade the black. Fade the black.
Yeah.
Roll a rope try.
Roll
Yeah.
a rope proficiency check.
7th year is going to be nuts.
7th year is going to be nuts for a
This
lot
group's
of
gonna
people.
have fun.
Especially this group. I think.
Yo, look at Astrid's tag. That's what 7 years is gonna be. It's gonna be a lot of fade to black.
Will always come for you, is it say? Aww.
You know
That's
what? I need
No,
more power.
the tag is monster fucker.
Oh, I was in Discord.
Nope.
Gotcha.
Nope.
It's time. I must go back to my old name. My old
No.
Oh, Dragon Lair?
It's I came in the Dragon Lair.
The Dragon Lair?
Because I laid dragons to rest.
Yeah. You lay dragons to rest? Question mark?
Yep.
Damn, are we in 7th year yet, Alex?
No.
No. We'll get there when we get there. I'm like Shrek.
I got an 18, by
on
the way,
to
for that little leash.
Far, far away. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you were able to make a very expertly done,
cool.
very sturdy, so it's not going to be bitten through or pulled free very easily. Leash.
And
Now name the knot.
Look, I just gotta say, damn, okay. Asher will just kind of tie the rope around her waist, kind of like the toddler leash thing. All right, you're staying with me, little buddy.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. So you like go it around its like body, like a harness, and then you put one around you.
Yep. So I don't have to like
hands free. That's cool.
Yep. It's basically just gonna learn how to. Basically, it's just gonna learn how to follow me at this point. Come on. Yep. This way.
All right. Okay. Continuing with this like kind of craziness that is traversing through the bog here. I mean, this kind of stuff you've never really done, you know? Like this kind of stuff is for people who go camping, and normally purebloods don't go camping. A lot of this hard survival stuff is not something that you've done, and so climbing through the river here, you guys have a little bit of fun. Kane ends up like grabbing the bag and like putting it upside down, and just water comes shooting out of that.
Can I attempt to sneak up behind Sim for that?
He has a high passive perception, but yes, you may.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Probably not going to go great, but you know what?
I did not take Turgio.
Either way, it'll be funny. So, Sim, you can see, like, Kane having dumped out all the water, you're continuing to just try to trudge through this. I feel like Sim's probably having a bit of a miserable time. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And you can see Kane get, like, an idea. He looks over toward you. You can see him in your peripheral vision. He dunks the thing underneath the water, filling it back up with water as everyone else is moving through.
Yeah, I will cast
Holds it
Turgio
over.
myself.
No, well, just wait at least, Sim.
Okay.
Kane kind of like yeah, excuse me, like creeps over toward the front of the group where you are, and then like holds it above his head.
Yeah,
coming over toward you.
I'll push it. I'll like push his arm or something. I'll hit his arm so it just falls on him.
Do you think you have the strength to?
Cat, do you have Relatio?
Oh, you know what? I do actually. So yeah, that's perfect. I don't think I have it locked in, but let me see. Do not.
You better cast this, otherwise it's going on you. I don't care if you see or
It's
not.
okay. I got. Oh fuck my.
Inspiration to Kane, by the way.
Yeah.
For all this.
20 plus 4. Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
It's going on him.
Oh, and I just wasted a level spell. That's nice.
As for as for Sim, I'm actually gonna rule it this way. Sim like sees you, turns around, licks his wand toward you, and there's a little like crackling noise, and Kane, you falter, whoa, and you drop the bag, and it hits on top of you and kind of like splashes half onto Kane, and half onto Sim. And the moment that the bag sort of hits you, it shoots out water in a large jet stream, creating a kind of wave, a tidal wave that hits most people in the area. When all is said and done, Sim's like his clothes are a little wet. You are wet from head to toe. Other people who just got dry are wet again.
I'm going back to the river. I was gonna stay wet. It was fun. Oh my god, Sim, you should have seen your face. You thought you could stop me.
His face did not change, but sure.
You still thought you could stop me.
I did not know you got wet for Sim.
No.
You're staying in that horny jail. You're staying in there.
Sim got wet for me.
You should have a life sentence at this point.
Yeah.
You should give her a feat or like one of those negative boons. It's like you're always in horny jail.
Alessandra, I didn't get wet for Sim. I just got everyone else wet.
Words of
Oh,
discouragement.
that's even better.
Time.
I can agree to that.
Every time you make a dirty joke, then you get a negative D4 to everybody's roll in the party.
Kane, you said you're part troll, right?
I don't know what the hell I am. I'm a human for all y'all know.
Winky face.
Winky face? I am human for everybody, okay? I don't know jack shit. I was raised by muggles. That is the honest truth for everybody. Kane was raised by muggles. He doesn't know he's a troll.
Yep. You were like found on their doorstep or something. I don't know.
I'm racing stripes to this. I was found when they were driving back. It was in a rainy night.
Like found you on like the side of the forest or something.
Yep. Haha. Bastard, no, I wouldn't say I would be part troll. Because I don't.
Yeah, no, Ashford wouldn't know that. It was more of an out of character thing.
Ah, wink, wink. All right, back in the river I go.
Okay. It's about 2 to 2.5 hours later. You guys, near the northern half of the river. Nope, I'm at the wrong part of my whole thing. Where we are. Wrong part. Sorry. There we go. Coming into view over the river, Sim, you can see something up ahead. Sarah, so can you. Through the trees, Sarah, you can see a structure that has been built into the side of the trees over here. The river becomes kind of a little bit smaller in this section, and on the other side, you can see this. Some kind of old ruin that still rests on the other side.
Do you all see that? That looks like some sort of structure.
Looks old. It looks
Sim
old.
will.
Can I try to make a history of magic check to figure out what that might be? History of magic.
Sure. Oh, we missed it. Oh, Elise is gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her
their
internet
phone
died.
No, 9.
9?
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any structures. Not in this part of the forest, at least. Maybe that's the trial.
Sim will walk towards it.
I say, what are we waiting for?
Okay.
I also
You
have
guys
a
walk over
passive of
toward the river.
18.
Hop over the river itself, right along the bank, and walk up.
I would like to look for
This
like
object.
any human beings that might be around the area, possibly.
Make a perception check.
I would be doing the same thing.
Yeah, I got a 7.
Okay, go ahead.
11.
You guys don't see anyone out here. You can hear the calls of birds, the noise of little insects. You can smell the water and hear it flowing beside you. No one's here. Not yet. If there are people here, they certainly they certainly left by now. I believe it's supposed to be deeper.
I do an investigation check to see if I can find anything around here that would, or I don't know, just look around these stones.
I don't think investigation check yet exactly. Oh, maybe. You guys can see an odd structure over here. It sits on a bit of a rise, and you can see, Sim, a large metal sphere that currently hovers just above one of the podiums. You can see like an old lever up here and a few metal plates that stick straight up. And then, of course, there is this podium right here. You would see, along with Sarah, that there is a sort of handprint placed on the podium.
So you mean someone touched it previously? That's what it looks like?
I mean, there is the relief of a handprint on it.
I think we're supposed to touch this. But I'm not sure
The
what
question.
Sorry, go ahead. Next.
You were finishing what you were saying.
So I think we're supposed to touch this, though I'm not sure what other traps might be here, so be careful.
Let us try to discern what this is first before we do anything rash.
Yeah, I will help Sim with that, give him advantage on the investigation if he needs it. I don't know.
You may just want to touch it, though. You never know without doing.
Let's give everybody, all the minis here, some color. Alessandra, what color do you want to be?
Like a light blue.
Light blue. Done. Oh, Lisa's back.
Hey everybody, apologies.
Dragon Lair. I mean, we know which one you are. You want to be red?
Yeah, Gryffindor.
Cool. Sarah, what color do you want?
Red, Gryffindor.
You got it. And then Elise, what color do you want?
Just whatever you give me. Pink.
Pink it is. Okay,
I'll take
and then
purple.
Purple.
What did I
Make
miss?
it purple.
Very quick.
Huh?
What did
We
I
ran
miss?
into this structure.
We ran into this big structure here. It has a large metal ball that's hovering over a podium and like an old lever and a bunch of other things that are in here. It seems complex. And there's a podium over here with the embossment of a hand.
Okay.
Like a handprint.
I say we just touch it.
Are there any what?
Are there any words or anything like etched into this?
Nothing.
Can I do like an investigation check to see if I can just figure out how this works, this whole structure? Just take a
Yeah,
few
totally.
I'll
Make
help
an
you.
investigation check.
I'll
Sarah
help
was giving the help action, so you can roll an advantage.
27. Would this be critical thinking?
Yes.
28.
28. With a 28, looking at the structure in front of you, well, if you go around to this side, you can see something along the ground. It looks like some kind of like little pressure plate next to a metal sort of wall, and it almost looks like it's a track. You have the idea that you probably have to bring this ball through the track and to the end.
Could I throw a big rock on top of the pressure plate? I want to see what happened.
Sure. You grab something large nearby. Using Defodio, you're able to pull a big rock out of the ground, and you can throw it toward it, and then you can see the rock bash up against some kind of unseen barrier. You can see it crackle blue for a second before going invisible again.
Okay.
Physical things are not able to pass through this.
So I'm gonna here. Let me try this. I'm gonna cast Levioso on the egg.
Sorry, what? What spell?
Levioso.
What spell was that?
Levioso.
No, that's not it.
Leviosa.
No.
Oh no. Sorry. What is that spell? No, not
Wingardium
Levioso. Sorry.
Levioso.
No. What is that called?
Levioso is in the
Hogwarts
video
Legacy.
game.
Yeah.
Wingardium
Locomotor. Sorry,
Leviosa.
Locomotor. That's what I meant. Locomotor.
Locomotor?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Sarah's going to pull around here. You're next to Sam as he's attempting this. You look up at that.
We were investigating together because I gave him the help.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And you cast. That's why you're near him.
Yeah.
And you cast out Locomotor, and the spell will go through the barrier and hit the metal ball, and you can feel it take. And you go to take a step forward, and the ball does not move.
Oh. Well, that's weird.
It seems like it does kind of move. It goes like. Seems like it's trying to move, but is held in place. With the 28, you might need to unlock it using the podium.
What spell?
I'm gonna touch it.
Kane comes right up, throws his hand on that podium, and this ball will drop.
It's
and now it is still connected to you.
Yeah, so I will move it down with locomotive.
It does, however, hover. It hovers 3 feet above the ground, as per the spell description. Yeah. And as you both move, it moves with you. Now, you run into yet another problem. Because it stays 3 feet above the ground, but it also stays, like, above the ground. It doesn't, stay at the same elevation. So it begins to hover down the steps here. It continues as far as it can until it kind of gets lodged in the space. You can see these like little guiding ramps get smaller and smaller toward an opening, and this ball is too big.
So the ball is...
Let's be sure to include Hex and Elise into it as we begin.
I'm gonna keep my hand on the thing. I don't know if I let go, it'll be bad.
You don't have to hold it.
I will use the spell that makes things smaller. Or is that only against creatures?
Reducio would work.
Reducio.
Reducio works on objects. Diminuendo works on creatures.
And I'm assuming Reducio is a charms.
Charms.
First level
Not
charm.
a cantrip, though.
I do not have it.
I do.
Okay. But you can at least talk to the group and say, hey, maybe this is something we should do.
That's what I would do, yeah.
Go right ahead.
Does anyone have Reducio?
I do. Let me. I'll walk over when I get into range. I'll go, Reducio, but it's in Russian, which technically would be Reducio because she does not have an accent in Russian.
Reducio. You have like the deepest voice possible, only in Russian though. Only when a Russian's listening to you. Reducio. You just sound like Morgan Freeman. I'm going to cast Reducio.
Reducio.
You can see that metal ball get much smaller to be about the size of a softball. It will continue to hover in the space. Sarah, you can continue to walk a few more feet, and it will follow after you, and it tink, tink.
So yeah, I can let the spell go and let it. That's what I think. So I look at him. Am I supposed to let it drop here? You think?
You could try.
All right. I will try to. I'll let go. I'll let the spell go.
Okay. There's this little ball will drop onto this circular pressure plate, and as it does so, you can see there is like a relief for it to hold, and the plate kind of clicks once, and this little metal wall will slightly jimmy, but it won't go down.
Okay, I guess I'll release the Reducio.
And when you release the Reducio, it gets larger, it gets heavier, and it will click click down, and the wall will go straight down, allowing a passage.
Ooh. Oh, that was good.
Marking off a first level spell slot.
Yeah. Mark off any used spell slots.
Okay, it needs to keep going, I guess.
Oh, I thought this was a conveyor belt or something.
Nope, it's just a pathway.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Leviosa. Not sorry, locomotor.
It's not Levioso.
Yeah,
locomotor.
Yeah. It's Levioso because it does the exact same thing in Hogwarts Legacy. Levioso does the exact same thing.
Maybe we should just like rename it to be Levioso. Okay.
While this is happening, Astra would just like to keep watch since she's not able to really help out with this.
Yeah, Sim's looking for a tree line as well.
Can I help?
I'll be looking more for creatures rather than people.
I'll be looking
for people.
I'm just chilling, keeping my hand on the thing.
As you should.
He's like, am I doing it right, guys?
Is it working?
I feel like I'm trolling it. No, Kane
Did you say keep trolling it?
Controlling it.
Yeah, trolling it.
But you're always trolling it.
Wait, does him being a troll mean
Elise, I'd like you please make a perception check.
Perception check. 19.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Don't hear anything. Seems to be clear. Okay. So Sarah, you've got it there. You're going to continue to move it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if we can move both of you. Jeez.
Tree.
You see it pass by an area where there's like the floor kind of slopes down into this hole filled with water. And luckily, because you are locomotoring it, you are able to circumvent that entirely, and you can see another little pressure plate there.
Yeah, can I, without losing concentration on locomotor, can I just lower it a bit?
You may not.
Oh, okay. Well, that's another first level spell slot.
That's correct.
Does anyone else have locomotor?
Do I? I think I
release
actually
the
do.
spell, and it clicks that pressure plate again, and the next area will go down.
Locomotor.
I would
do
have to
a
attempt
locomotive.
it.
It's all right.
Does the egg need to move anymore? It looks like that's the end.
Yeah. Is there any more? Oh yeah, that's right.
Of course there is. It's just this little corner of the entire thing. The rest of it does nothing.
Could I? I apologize.
please.
I was just gonna try and offer a solution here. Could I incendio to create a bonfire on top of the pressure plates?
For what reason?
To give weight to the pressure plate to make it go down.
Fire is weightless.
I was hoping it would make an entire bonfire, but okay.
It creates fire. It doesn't create wood.
Don't worry, I have enough wood for all of us.
It doesn't create anything with weight. It just creates fire. Only fire.
Okay. I am looking for things that can create things. Hold on.
In Adamantus Conjurus.
Conjurus?
In Adamantus Conjurus, you can conjure items, objects.
Yes, but it only... Oh, and a hand or unoccupied space, okay.
Okay, I have a wild idea. Sorry, Elise,
yeah.
Were you finished? Sorry,
I was gonna Adamantus Conjurus and just grab like a nearby rock I see and flop it onto that pressure plate.
Yeah,
I think the pressure plate's already down, so I don't think we need
The
to do that.
pressure plate is already down, but that's a good idea to use later, legitimately.
Okay,
That's smart.
Yeah, this next thing has also gone down, and you can see some stairs leading up. Now, jumping back over towards Sarah, you had something you were talking about?
No, it was just I was about to do the exact same thing that Astrid just suggested. Except the only idea was that I would anonymous conjure us a bowling ball instead of a rock. That was the only difference.
Yeah, a bowling ball is about the size of this thing.
Yeah.
Can I throw another rock at the stairs to see if there's still a shield up around this?
Yep. It bounces off. It seems like the entire square of this area has been warded.
Ooh, can I do something funny? Do I notice you doing that with a 19 perception?
Oh,
I know I wasn't looking for that. Could I walk up to it, then Partus Temporis?
Yeah, totally. You can walk up toward it. Huh. So you have to make a spell. Well, first, do you have it locked in?
I do have it locked in. Can I do would I understand if this is something I can Partus Temporis?
You can potentially Partus Temporis this. Yes.
Okay.
Because it says any magical barrier you can create a hole in.
Yes.
So, I would like you, please, to make me a spellcasting ability check. It's a high DC.
Okay. And I guess I would just do spell attempt or
no. So spellcasting ability. What kind of caster are you?
Technique.
So that's a wisdom check.
Okay. Just a straight wisdom check.
Yep. Because you're a wisdom-based caster.
Would I add in my proficiency with that as well?
No.
Just a wisdom check. Got it. Natural 1.
You attempt to cast out Partus Temporis. That will expend the spell slot. You are waving your wand in a circular motion, and you can see like a small pinprick open up. And as it gets a little bit larger, your spell starts to falter, and it will slam back upon itself, and you get blown back 5 feet onto your ass.
Ow.
Are you all right, Astrid?
I attempted to open up. That hurts. I'm fine, thanks.
Isn't that me?
Oh yeah, that's Alessandra.
No.
Yeah, that's
I'm
Alessandra.
pink.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, you were pink. Oh, sorry. I always think about Penelope, and I'm like, oh yeah, Hex is pink. There.
No,
I am shit.
Yeah.
You take a little bit of damage. You take 1 point of force damage.
Damn, what am I gonna do?
Stand back up.
Okay, I'll take 1 point. trying to see if any of my meta magics would have helped with that. If
I
I
have
knew
a
I was
way to
going to
move
fail.
No meta magic would help with that.
Okay.
I have a way
None.
to move it if we can't move it anymore, but it would take a massive amount of my energy.
I got this. I'll do locomotor again.
Okay. It will raise back up 3
That's the
feet.
third
It seems like
locomotor.
this thing is designed to like sap you of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Designed with that in mind.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I
You
don't
move it
really
off
use
to the
my
side
spells.
here.
I mean, you want to come here and help?
I mean, you keep casting. I was trying to let you know, but my hand's kind of stuck.
You can let
Well,
go, King.
in character, there's no way you would know what I'm doing. I don't know if you would even realize. I don't know.
Kane, just let go of the. Let's let go of it.
Let go.
But what if it really resets? I'm just gonna keep a lookout.
Make a
If you
perception
really-
check, Kane.
If you really need my help, I got y'all.
Make a perception check.
Perception. I'm not good at that.
I have a solution that Astrid would like to try.
In
So
just
there's a
moment.
barrier between. Yep.
There's nothing there, guys. We're
You
good.
seem to be alone, Kane. Okay. I'm just going to have at least, because we already did the locomotor, so I'm going to at least see that through. You're able to hover it straight up the stairs until you are up at the very top here, and it kind of comes around to the corner. At that point, do you want to, Astrid, do you want to explain maybe what you're doing to the group, or help them
I
in
was
some way?
going to hope. I know that we can call. Okay, so I'm looking at Accio. A target object is pulled directly to the caster, as if it's carried
That's
by an
correct.
invisible hand. Since there's a barrier between us, and physical objects cannot go through this barrier, I should be able to Accio pulling it towards me. And I should be able to, and since it's a cantrip, I can kind of use this as a maneuverable spell, or I can keep moving it
The-
towards me.
The thing itself, it has a weight limit on it. However, you can upcast Accio to increase the weight limit.
And how heavy would we assume?
Wait, actually, I think the weight limit. No,
It's
that's
20
Wingardium
pounds.
Leviosa. I think it's. Yeah, and this thing. This thing is a huge metal ball. It's made to be
20
very,
pounds.
very heavy. So a regular Accio would not work. You'd have to upcast it.
Speaking of Accio, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Make this thing weigh less.
Can I move to where I'm perpendicular to that lever?
Perpendicular, so right here.
I meant
Like towards us.
Like
Like next to
towards
us.
Parallel.
Yeah, parallel.
So like over here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can I try to Accio that lever?
Yeah. You can definitely attempt it. You do attempt it right now. Accio lever. You put your hand out and you can see it. It seems somewhat stuck. Maybe more force is needed than Accio is able to give.
Alamora to potentially unlock it.
Alohomora only works on doors and windows.
Fuck.
Can I attempt Relatio? Actually, no. I'm holding on concentration on the locomotor.
You're holding concentration on that.
Yeah.
Ash, you want to switch?
Well, I'll continue with you, Sarah. There. Sorry. Kane asked a question. You want to switch?
You just go till we can't go no more, so we keep the least amount of spell slots. But I also have a locomotive.
All right. If you want to switch, yeah, go ahead. Do it.
So we'll let you keep moving at least, so we're not using spell slots. You continue down. There's stairs that lead far down, and you can see this ball kind of dips down almost into water, which if it was not currently hovering, it would be fully submerged in that water, making it much harder in order to get out. But you are able to. You kind of come up into a problem here. You have to move around here. Yeah. Until you can't even see it, and you're just sort of trusting that it's going up the stairs with you as you move 360 around this whole thing. It comes up to a pressure plate that's right here, and across from it, while you're not able to see, someone like Elise is able to see that there is another pressure plate right
You should be
here.
able to push it forward somehow.
I would have to go around. So I will. Yeah, I will try to.
Hold on. I will just use that idea that we had earlier and create a heavy ball with the what is it? Is it a second level? Am I not
It's a
looking
first
at
It is a
level
first.
Animus Conjurus.
Okay, yeah, I have it. I'm going to create a
The range is 10 feet.
I have distant cast.
Yeah. Okay. So you would be able to conjure a ball like right here, and then all you would need is someone to be able to push it, so it doesn't fall into the hole.
Could she double distant it to give it the extra couple
No.
feet it needs?
No.
Okay.
You just need someone like you, Elise, to like cast Bombarda on it or anything like that to kind of hit it and have it roll into the space we need it to be.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and bombard it.
Okay.
Yeah, just boom.
So that would require a little bit of planning between the two of you. If we could get that role play, that'd be great.
I'll walk over, considering all of our options here, and say, all right, so we have to move the ball forward. If you were to move this way, and then if you were to move this way, you should be able to pull the ball towards us, and that's why I'm assuming Alessandro would be like, wait, I have an idea.
Yes, I can just and she's gonna say the name in Russian instead of in English. And create a ball on the pressure plate.
Okay, let's do that.
But it will not go exactly to the pressure plate. It needs a little bit of a push.
So, would Alice?
It is Shar Dilya Bowling, which is bowling ball in Russian.
So, I'm assuming Alessandra, you would know where it would conjure, right? It would conjure on top of that wall. Or on the
It's
edge
20
of that
feet, so it conjures right over here. So it would conjure right on this little lip, and then it would probably roll right down into the hole. So we just need a little oomph.
Yeah, if you would tell me that, Alessandra, I would be like, okay,
I just did.
Yep, I will prepare a bombarda to shoot at it.
Okay, on
wait,
3.
would this mean I lose my Langlock I'm holding on to? Fuck, that's fine.
No, Langlock ended. It's only 6 seconds long, man.
No, the Langlock I'm
6
holding
seconds.
Ancient Runes.
Right, but it takes a minute to cast, but then it only lasts 6 seconds.
I hold it. I was holding.
Oh, you've already casted other spells, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
I have.
Yep, I have.
Have you or have you not?
I have.
You've used other actions. Is the problem? Is that you've used an action to like wrestle that fucking gator and stuff? Like you're now, of course. In this moment, if you want to say, "Hey, right after this, I'm going to ready my next action to, do that," then you can start spending the minute to do that.
And I haven't used the spell, so I didn't use the spell slot yet.
Yeah, because the spell is only cast as a reaction. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, just want to make sure. All right, yeah, I'll bombard the ball then onto the plate.
All right, you conjuring?
Yes.
All right. You have it locked in?
I do.
In Adamatus Conjurus, there's a large bowling ball that appears just in the space. It hits the ground, and right as it does so, I'm going to have Elise please roll to hit, make a spell attack.
Yep, I am just looking up what I did to spell attack earlier.
Where is it? Can I have a second one?
Like a
Maybe on the website, there's a thing you can hit on the website for a spell attack.
Yeah, under primary statistics, you hit spell attack and then just roll.
Okay, I didn't know. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
26.
Okay. Yeah, with the 26, it drops down. You ding! You were able to hit the ball with just a tiny bit of force. You don't do too much oomph in it in order to crack the ball or anything. And with that amount of force, it'll jump it back, hitting the back wall here and landing right down on that pressure plate. The pressure plate clicks. It's enough weight. And this wall here that is blocking you from the very end, it will click once. Like it moves, it jimmies. But obviously there's something else that has yet to be done.
I will upcast Accio first level to try to pull the lever.
I will be nice and not let you waste a spell slot.
Okay.
Accio is not strong enough in order to pull it.
Does anyone have Relatio?
I do, but I think is this concentration?
Is what concentration?
No.
Inanimus Congress? I
is not.
don't think. I think it's just an hour. Yeah, it's just an hour.
Yeah. Okay. Then I can do Relatio, but I have to attempt it.
Go right ahead.
Nope. I have a +5. It still fucking failed.
Relatio! There's a spark that come out of your wand, or rather, there's like a purple band that pulls out of your wand and then pitifully falls down to the ground. Oh.
Could I give you my subscribers advantage?
Yep, you sure can.
I'll do that.
Come on. Yeah.
Okay.
Now that is left.
With a 21, you were able to try out again. What do you say to her to keep up her spirits, Elise?
Look, you're usually good at this. I don't know if you're having a little lull right now, but
just
I
compliment my butt and I will do it.
You have a nice butt.
Thank you.
And you try again with the power of compliments coursing through your veins. You cast out Relatio with a greater amount of personal integrity and confidence, and a purple band will shoot out the end of your wand, will wrap itself around the lever like Indiana Jones, and will pull backward with a heavy click. This lever is going to hit to the other side. This final little wall here is going to go down. And Sarah,
yeah, I'll move.
You're still connected to it.
Yeah, I'll move the ball.
You move the ball up. Oh shit! Put it there, and then I'll disconnect you. You move all the way over here, and kind of walk away, and it will lower down. And hover. I can't actually get it inside this archway because of how hitboxes work, but it hovers right above that final pressure plate. Do you release the spell?
Yep.
And it will drop onto the last pressure plate. With that done, there's a heavy and there. And with that final one done, Kane. In front of you, the podium that you've been holding this entire time, it begins to rise. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm doing something.
I'm doing it. Until you have to let go of it. And inside of its embrace, you can see a little compartment where you can see floating purple keys. Move inside.
Multiple keys?
Uh-huh.
I'll nap them all.
You can only grab one.
Damn it.
The magic will stop you.
I'll nab one.
Okay.
I got a key!
You put your hand in, grab onto it, and there's a little bit of force you have to apply to it, and you go to pull out, and you kind of yank.
Alex, I don't pull out.
Damn.
I walked into that one.
You did.
And you hold on to this little purple key that's glowing in your hand. And just before you go to yell out that you've done it, You feel something touch the back of your neck, and you can hear, hand over the key. And that is where, because we don't have enough time to do a battle, that is where we will end tonight's episode.
Can we see who it is?
No,
Ah!
you can't.
Someone just said hand over the key?
Yes, you could feel a wand touch the back of your neck.
Yeah, the wrong person to do that shit to.
Really, though? We don't know that, though.
Someone wants to hit me? What?
This will be fun. Can't wait to come
Tonfa's
back.
at the ready, or not Tonfa's, I don't know, gauntlets.
Now, Alessandra has alert.
Kane,
Would she have
make
known?
a... Oh, no.
I do have alert,
No.
but yeah.
Alert only works when someone is about to attack you. Kane doesn't have alert.
Shit. Y'all left me
Now,
alone.
Kane, make a insight check to see if you recognize the voice.
Come on.
Insight.
I'll have that
That's
be the
not,
last little roll of tonight.
That's not good. That's not
Please.
terrible. Just a flat D20. Not the 12.
You recognize it. It's one of the girls in your year. Arnesia?
Oh yeah, she's
And
about
that's
to get
what